I never really had fruit punch because I didn't really like the taste of it.
You like fruit? You like getting punched?
I don't like it.
See?
That was you. Just so everyone else knows that.
Can they prove that? We don't have a camera.
And we're back.
And we're mad.
Not great, no.
Okay, let's go kill food out. Let's go kill Nate before we get out of here. Yeah. Platypoo.
Commencing battle. Proceed with caution. Don't forget about your charge attack. Enemy suppressed. I suggest physical attacks for now.
Andy?
Unleashing start with charge.
Give it your
Limiter unlocked.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
You're a true professional there.
Yeah, he gets paid to be a man.
Take this! Take the sun!
We'll get the jump if we act now.
Gotcha! The sun!
Gotcha.
Gauge fully replenished.
Take this!
There's another.
Gotcha!
What up? Fuck.
I won't let this chance slip by. I won't hold back.
Paralyzed
Right up.
and poison spores?
Time for you to focus. Boost gauge. Limiter
Well, this
unlocked.
sucks.
Boost gauge. Limiter
Well,
this
unlocked.
sucks.
Full boost. No activating skill. Engaging shield.
Payback time!
I'll take you up.
Boost
I won't
gauge
let
limit
this chance
raised.
slip by. Huh?
Activating skill.
Now it's mine. I don't. Boost gauge enhanced.
Chance!
Activating skill. No, you
No
won't.
crit? I thought it was.
I'll
No,
take
crit
you
to everybody.
Boost level maximum. Activating drive.
Let's go down.
Activating skill.
Here goes.
Activating drive.
Skill. There. Let's go down. Here goes.
Activating drive.
Your turn, Judith!
Hang in there.
Payback time!
Here goes.
Activating drive.
Max boost. Huh?
Activating skill.
Chance!
More.
Here goes! Great!
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Enters enemy.
Stats upgraded.
Heat edge into infernal. 11 more. Two.
I eagerly await your performance. Show them what you're really capable of.
Take this down!
Unleashing Star Strike. Activate. Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Nice! That went great.
Nice going, Van. I suggest physical attacks for now.
Got physical attacks for now there.
Await your performance.
Gotcha!
There. Show them what you're really capable of.
You picked the wrong guy to fight. Gotcha! Take the sun!
We can win right now.
Take
Fantasy 2 was like really grim.
Yeah.
Like everybody's dying. Like every fucking 5 minutes, everybody's dying.
I mean, I thought that was like par for the course.
No, it's not.
But our dragon baby dies.
Okay, I'm talking about actual people that matter, like actual party members and fucking characters that are like existing.
Well, like what is it? The guardians die, or the guardians from the other world that fucked everything up and put the bad in our world died, right? So
Yeah,
like,
but here's the thing.
like,
So, within like the first 15 minutes, the princess's fiance dies,
okay.
and the king dies,
Okay.
and then some guy we saved from a mine who we reunited with his daughter dies,
Okay.
and our parents die,
Okay.
and our white mage friend who joined us for a little while at the start dies,
Yes.
and then some fucking random other fucking dude dies.
Yeah.
And then the Emperor completes the dreadnought and bombs most of the cities, and most of those people die.
Okay.
And also all the dragoons die on another island.
Okay.
So, like, everybody's just fucking dying.
Well, I mean, like the poison river water.
Yeah, but that's not just a whole castle of people. But, like, freaking...
I mean, that whole thing's gone.
Yeah, but none of those were our party members. Half the people that died in Final Fantasy 2, we were temporarily in the party with, and they were fighting in Lexington.
Well, and then I was also thinking about that. Like, I can never remember like what numbers, because like I've just been watching you play them. But the one where it was our girl that was a dragoon that her people had gotten wiped out, and I think she was a bunny. No, she wasn't. Was she a bunny? No, she wasn't a bunny. No. I can't remember. I thought she was like. I didn't think she was human. I thought she was like something else.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh my god. The one when you were telling me like he actually gets it done versus like Cloud, who like because you're like, why does everybody like Cloud?
Oh, Final Fantasy 9.
9. Yeah.
Yeah, no, fucking Freya gets wrecked.
Yeah, nah. Freya gets that.
Fucking, yeah, Clara gets obliterated by Odin.
Yeah.
The stripes are coming undone at the bottom, so...
We'll get you new ones.
These ones were basically dead anyway with the asshole.
Die making some of these. Fine.
There. Yeah, they were starting to come peeled off at the foot.
Yeah.
Head to the Blacklight District. Hell yeah, son. And she was a rat, not a bunny.
Oh, a rat.
Oh.
Huh? That is you, isn't it, Judith? Did you dye your hair?
Should have checked the number first. Judith, you're still in disguise. Oh, shit. Nope, nothing like that. See, I was just trying out a new wig, that's all. But she's an actress, so I guess it works.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Nina? I did tell you I won't be back for a while, didn't I?
You did, but Mr. Gotti insisted that I get in touch with you right away. He's pushing the whole film industry to release a statement and make a donation in response to Cray.
Damn, good guy. Good guy, Gotti.
What?
I see. I'm a little tied up, so I can't do anything right this second, I'm afraid. Can I call you back tonight?
Of course. Take care and talk to you later then.
You too, thanks. That's a big surprise coming from the director. Doesn't feel like him, but maybe he's the type to take action when shit hits the fan. Indeed, he strikes me as not only a passionate man, but a compassionate one as well. For sure. Well, I'm with him. I'm not going to let this tragedy stand, not as someone in the film industry or as a thief. We're absolutely going to take Almada down for this, but we have to know what we're up against if we're going to protect all we can. Exactly. I couldn't agree more.
I can't help but worry about her sometimes. She's a little too single-minded for her own good, though I suppose that's why she's the genuine article. Unlike me.
What?
Hello?
You cheating, Nina?
Any news to report? I see. So that's where the filming will be taking place. Just as we thought.
Wait. Oh, is she up to some nefarious deed?
The only question now is who the final cast will be. You don't have long until the shoot begins, it seems.
Oh, is she up to some nefarious deeds?
Da 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 da. And she pretended to be the nice one.
I never would have imagined there was a place like this here in Edith before coming here. I'm not surprised, and is it just me, or does this district seem even more on edge than usual? It makes sense that it would be. I imagine a number of secret agents are down here investigating after what happened. I'd assume so too. This may be the closest thing to Edith has to a lawless district, but the authorities can't afford to turn a blind eye right now. Well, I guess we should snoop around the shops and see if anyone's seen that reporter anywhere. Yeah, let's get moving. This feels like...
I don't think I've seen you before.
Guess I'll check out the arena.
Fight me.
What are you doing?
Did you hear that? Yeah, I knew it. Hey, you're a little cutie, ain't you?
Let go of me! I said, let go!
Only Dingo's allowed to hand my mans like this. You were the one who started piling on the questions. Nothing in life comes free, young lady.
Oh no.
Now we get to enjoy our rightful reward. Come on. Someone needs to go back to Sunday school, because that sure doesn't sound like the definition of rightful to me. And just who the hell are you guys? Or cried solutions. She really was down here. Are those people Jaegers? I don't think so. That getup they're wearing looks familiar, though. I think their name is Bugbear? Ah, them. Their threat level is a mere C-. Damn. Just a mere... There ain't nothing mere about us. Hey, you looking for a fight, lady? Man, this sucks. We're gonna take advantage of the mess Almada's made to finally get our name out there. But all this state of emergency crap has got us stuck where we are, and it's pissing me off. Wow, what a bunch of losers. No wonder they're called Jaeger dropouts. I'm sure they've still seen enough combat to be a problem, though. Huh? I only just realized they've got some real lookers with them, too. Guess we'll get to have some fun after we show them who's boss. This is so dumb. Time to take them down. Dude, Fairy, I think you can handle this. You're like the best.
See
Jaeger.
what you're
Okay.
made of.
You're a baby, show them how we
Got
baby.
a whole slew of them.
Oh!
I won't let this chance
They
slip by.
survive.
Shock.
Boost gauge enhance!
Oh my god. Stop surviving, sword guy. Dead.
Boost gauge enhance!
But why?
All over.
Now that was just pathetic. Their threat level is closer to a D or D-, it would seem. Damn! Damn it! I thought these guys were just a bunch of rookies. Fine, have it your way. Reinforcements coming in. Time to punch the dogs in the face.
It be what it be.
Doggies? That's you.
Yeah.
That's how you go.
I know.
Of course they have military monsters at their beck and call. It's not going to be easy fighting off this many while defending her. It looks like the tables have turned, huh? It figures, though. These days, Calvert's full of wusses who are used to peace. They've forgotten how to fight. I bet Hayway would just roll over, too. Maybe we should try getting ourselves hired by the new big boys in town. What? How can you suggest that? Do you even understand what you're saying?
Hey, you would just roll over, would they?
Get him, old man. Hey, also, that wax job you did in my car fucking sucked. The salt got me. Wait. Gain? Damn, the hands.
Oh.
Arg! Ugh. What? What just happened?
You aren't putting up much of a fight. Perhaps you ought to consider hanging up the Jaeger's uniform if you cannot act the part.
Those are Peiyue's Zhang Shou. I've heard rumors, but never seen them in person. Their strength is supposed to be comparable to hers. Don't be scared. We still have the upper hand in numbers. Yeah, deploy all the military
So
monsters.
that you don't misunderstand, we are not the main threat you face here.
Oh. What? Oh, shit.
Oh.
Is that my new party member? Damn!
Yeah.
Damn, there they go.
They're flying.
He punched the time warp out of him. Yow!
That is a shame. Your prowess is sorely lacking.
Master? Isn't that the guy we passed on the way to Long Lai? Oh, the one that on that giant Edquest bite. Our master.
I must apologize. I see
Oh,
I
they the
overdid
baby.
some. Oh, I did
They tried to
restrain
kill me.
myself. That's a good boy. No trouble caused, no trouble faced. So then, what will the rest of you be doing?
Going to the dry cleaners, getting a change of pants. Excuse us, sir. We're leaving now. I can smell that breakfast too.
We can well, that, and I was also thinking we can just replace it because they're doing sales on
I don't care about the sales.
I know you don't.
We ain't
but
got that money.
yes, we do.
Can't top real life for the best visual effects, huh? He sent both man and monster flying through the air.
I would expect no less from the famed lion. Your strength only seems to have grown since your active days.
Right.
I no longer go by that name, and I would very much appreciate you forgetting it. Thank you for leading me here, Elder.
Not at all. That wasn't the only reason I came here. And I'm sure, with circumstances as they are, that I am going to be relying on you significantly in the days to come.
I see.
It's good to see you all again. I hadn't expected we would meet so soon upon my arrival.
I didn't want to see you again since you basically told Aaron he's a monster and to go fuck himself. Can't believe two old codgers rolled right up and hogged all the line. But what are you even doing here?
Our course of action has been decided, you see. AU's response to currently unfolding events.
So your preparations are complete then?
Indeed. The mists have cleared, and we have exactly the number of pieces that we require.
We'll still get a little more.
Until the matter has been fully resolved, we will also be assuming control of the Blacklight District.
Cool.
That is in accordance with our agreement with this nation's supreme authority.
Nah, fuck. Then the president signed off on this? And what do you mean by the mists have cleared?
It's time you decided your next move. Though I would suggest you listen to what my friend here has to say before. Farewell for now, Aaron. I will be in touch.
Hey! Man, didn't think he'd come all this way in person. Bond's probably still in Longport. Now I really want to know what the pieces he mentioned refer to. Are you alright, man?
Yep. This is him, alright. This is how he's always been. He looks normal on the surface, yet everything he does is batshit crazy, like wandering off with some stupid dangerous object back when he was younger.
That certainly brings back memories. Yet I have discarded my past now, and I would ask that you discard it as well.
Fuck no, man. Where you been,
My
man?
old greenhorn student, Van.
This is Van's former master? The one he said was like a father to him?
But wasn't he?
Yeah, he was supposed to be.
I've got more to say than there are stars in the sky. But let me start with this.
I've missed you, Master.
Why are you still alive when you supposedly died 3 years ago? Master Barkhorn!
Oh, grr.
Not even so much as a letter. I thought you loved me, man. I can't love a bitch like you. Look at me. Look at you. Look back at me. Can't handle this. Look at me. Bearguard Z-Man. Oh, he's our
I
next
am
party member.
Bearguard Zeman. though I was once known by another name.
So, now I don't know.
Dos Equis.
What?
Dos Equis.
So, now now there's a problem.
What's the problem?
He's too goddamn cool. But, he's not a bitch.
Yeah.
So, like, I want him in the party. Look at him.
Yeah.
I'm choosing the bear, but also bitches. Which bitch do I get rid of?
Can't help you.
I see you have brought quite a number of fledglings under your wing, Van. Very interesting.
Not as interesting as the dead man who's back from the grave. Mind sharing how you manage that?
That is a very long story. Another time, perhaps.
Too long.
Hard to believe it's already been 5 years. Even harder to believe you're the same troublemaker I once knew. And that those same words of wisdom would come from your mouth, no less. I see you are living in accordance with your own principles.
Please, I didn't do anything. I just echoed the words of a much wiser man. Is my man being bashful? Never thought I'd see the day. It's certainly a rare sight. It's rather cute, to be honest. I'm not into you like that, Catra. Oh, shove it. Well, you did do a good job putting Marielle at ease. Yes, I think you helped her regain some of her old spirit.
I'm so sorry for all the trouble I caused you. I'm such an idiot. I just got tunnel vision and let myself get all carried away. Dingo always warned me about this. But look at me. I haven't learned a thing.
Marielle.
Well, I ain't gonna tell you not to push the envelope. That's in a reporter's job description. Just make sure you don't forget what Dingo said. Think about what you can do and what you want to do. You'll find a clue on how to move forward in the gap between the two.
You used to tell me that a lot back when we first met. As long as you don't stop thinking, there's gonna be a bridge to that gap. You just gotta find it. We're working on his last request right now. We won't be able to do it alone, but we're planning to make up for our shortcomings with help from others. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if that brought us to you before long. We'll need help from more than shady folks. Just keep your head high and let's do all the jobs we were best for. If nothing else, then to prove his words right.
Right. I don't know how much of a contribution I'll be able to make, but I'll start being more mindful of my cans and wants. And I'll do it while finding a way to move forward.
I bet you want a dingo to be more aware of your cans, am I right? Am I?
No, I'm not high-fiving that.
Am I right?
I'm not high-fiving it. Those words were quite touching. Very, very befitting of you and of Mr. Brett. What?
Yeah, they resonated deeply with me as well. Oh, you want everything to resonate deeply with you, girl. Thinking about the gap between what I can do and what I want to do is an interesting thought experiment, if nothing else. Can we please move on from this topic? Oh yeah, I shall let my employees introduce themselves. Agnes, you go first. She's Agnes. Gladly, my name is... your Gramhart's daughter. Wow, that's quite a history. Honestly, I had trouble keeping up with it all. So you were among the 12 knights who led the church's Gralsritter. I've heard much about your various exploits, Roaring Lion. It's a famous name in a lot of circles, so it's not surprising. There's Gaius. Gaius is the Jasper back there.
That name is no longer mine. I would ask that you keep that in mind.
Oh, did he gave... I think he gave the name Roaring Lion to Gaius. Now we know why we passed you on the way to Long Lie. So you arranged our invitation there, and I'm guessing a few others played a part in that as well? Namely, Professor Hamilton, Hayway's future elder, the Crown Prince of Elsame, and the former President Rocksmith, am I correct?
Bullseye. I happen to be acquainted with all of them, including the Grand Prince of Elsime and Elder Guillen. The former president was anxious to make your acquaintance, and I believe meeting him would prove to be beneficial for your future. Though it pains me that a well-intentioned invitation coincided with such a horrific tragedy.
If this motherfucker was in gray, Almada would just be toast. Hey, it's not like you could have seen that one coming. Even if we hadn't been in Long Lie, we would have been powerless to stop it regardless. Yeah, the only one who could have foretold what would be is the goddess herself. Anyway, I knew you'd gone off to the Empire after you finished training me 5 years ago. Then I heard that the bit of dust... Then I heard you bit the dust during a border dispute in Nord. They said you laid down your life protecting one of your students. But here you are, alive and well. You cheated death and carried on living, just without your title and mark. Won't pry into what you've been doing all these years, but can you at least tell me why you never contacted me? Because you're a grown-ass man and you don't need to talk to Daddy every day.
Before I answer, I should note that you were not the only one in the dark.
Doesn't that matter?
It doesn't.
I did not reach out to my other students either, and I never intended to do so. I wanted you all to walk your own paths.
Okay, Daddy didn't want to hold our hands, okay.
Whatever.
So it's not just Van he doesn't love. He doesn't love any of us.
Love
And I
anybody.
intended to leave my survival a secret. A trump card that I could pull out in the wake of a crisis.
And what do you know? Crisis. Bah! Guess he figured it was time to play that card to help us with this crisis.
Correct. I have news regarding the Mafia Almada and the assassins of the Gardens. Their whereabouts were discovered several hours ago.
Ago? What? Where?
Almada's leader and executives, as well as the Garden's overseers, have established a new base, and it is located in a city within this very country.
Shocker.
What's more, that information has been passed around to all the major players in this nation.
Wait, all of them? Guess that means the army, the police, and the guild are all in the know. I assume Heiyue and the other Jaeger Corps are also aware of this new base.
Yes. I imagine they are all preparing to take action at this very moment. This country's supreme authority is no exception. They have resolved to quell the unfolding chaos. And they will do so by any means necessary, even if that involves fighting one evil with another.
So that's what Gian was talking about earlier. I'm sure many Jaeger Corps will be all over this, my people included. Marduk HQ will also likely be making their move as well. You can't be serious. All of these groups are going to flood the city at once? So where do you stand in all this, Master? By the sounds of it, these people are going to try to capture Almada alive, or go after their heads. Some might even be aiming to get their grubby little hands on one of those nuclear devices. That would be really bad. Granted, I don't know how likely that is. Just having one of those things would make you public enemy number one. It ain't a stretch, though. There's plenty of historical precedent for groups using artifacts as weapons. So, given the stakes, what are you planning to do?
As it stands, I am effectively dead. If the people of my former home decide to act, I will not join them, nor stand in their way. However, now that the gift of life has been bestowed upon me once more, I intend to honor it by supporting the youths whose futures are so bright.
Wait. Maybe he did die and then came back? Wouldn't be the first time?
No, I wonder if it's like he's like with Kiryu, like he struck a deal maybe.
Nah, I think he might have actually, like, so here's the thing. Many people have died in the Trails games only to come back to life. Like Crow, who died like 4 times. Like, many people have died and come back to life.
And also, to keep them safe from venomous fiends, like these unwanted guests of yours.
Van! Yeah, Yums? Oh, Yums is a demon. Uh-oh. What?
Said the same thing as Quarter Pounder.
Hey, we're busy in here. Afraid you'll have to come back another day.
That's so. What a shame. And
Direwolf.
after we came all this way to give you a job. And a little souvenir from your reporter friend.
Oh, you bitch. Fine. Get in here.
Knew that'd reel you in. Thanks, bud.
Do excuse us.
It's those two. Man in awesome jacket and sexy woman who is sexy. God, that jacket must be like 1,000 degrees though. Yep, shocker. It's her I recognize you two. It's the shady duo from that nightclub in Tharbad. I also met you back in Long Lai. Hey, baby.
Oh, you recognized me after all?
Of course. I would never forget a beauty like you.
Nice to finally meet you all, ladies and gentlemen of Arkride Solutions.
God, he looks too cool.
Oh, now there's a face I never thought I'd see again.
Man with facial hair is just so fucking cool. I wish I could be that fucking cool.
Oh, neither did I. Tell me, what's a dead man doing out of his coffin?
You know, just dancing to the tune of Satan. I was granted life once more, and I don't need to tell you the reason why. Because you already know.
No need to give us the death glare, you old fossil. We've traded many friendly blows in the past, haven't we?
Are these two enforcers with Uber?
Why don't we bury the hatchet? Let's be like the Jaegers. Embrace yesterday's foe as today's friend.
No.
I'm afraid I'll have to decline. Had the Azure Abyss or the late Steel Maiden made the suggestion, I would have entertained the thought. Okay. They are Ouroboros. They are enforcers? Or, ooh, maybe they're Anguis. Not for you, though. Never in a million years.
He's got your number, dear. No one will ever reconcile with you. And for that, you've no one to blame but yourself.
You're on thin ice. But your words are laced with the truth, venomous though they are.
I get it now. You're the guy the direwolf and Ren warned us about. You're part of Ouroboros, then? And one of their highest-ranking members at that. Fourth Anguis, Hardwood the Thousand Oathbreaker.
The name's Elroy Harwood. I'm the fourth Anguis.
Those eyes, though. Snake's eyes. Kitty-ass goatee, though.
Yep.
Still so cool.
But you can just call me the Oathbreaker. Everyone does.
Don't give a shit.
Shut up, Elroy. Damn.
I am
Lucrezia?
enforcer number 3, Lucrezia Isoli. I'm delighted to make your acquaintance, Arkwright Solutions.
So she's an enforcer, but he's an Anguis, so he's like quite a big step above her in terms of fucking power and rank. So this ain't great. Hey, put that away. This is a smoke-free building.
Really now? Very well. I promise I won't smoke in here. Ooh, accidentally went and made an oath there. And I can't afford to keep those.
You are a bitch.
I've got a reputation and a title to uphold, you see. Gotta break an oath or two from time to time.
From time to time. You break oaths and rules as easily as you breathe.
True, true.
I would be like, no, promise to smoke in here then, you bitch. Ugh.
Anyway, on to business. I want you to go on a little trip for me.
Nah. Are you for real? You're joking.
What? You're not up for it? Strange. I thought I heard you took work from anyone.
At my discretion. Yeah, if the work's reasonable, and if I like you. And your likability's going up in smoke faster than that tobacco in the cigar. I know you guys are after Almada. Hell, you probably know where they're at, too. But before we ask you where that is, I need to know why you
You gotta be kidding me. Do I really gotta spell it out?
Yeah.
It's 'cause you kids will make things way more fun.
Fun? How can you even say that? There's nothing fun about this whole ordeal. Don't waste your energy on this guy. He isn't someone you can appeal to with logic or reason.
The Society's already decided its course of action for this whole thing, and I'm leading the charge. Enforcer number 3 will be backing me up, and so will Enforcer number 8, who you already know so well. The goal's to round up the members of Almada and the Gardens, and murder every last one of them.
I see, and you ain't doing so in the name of justice, I'm guessing.
Nope. Had they kept to their little dog and pony shows, we wouldn't lay a finger on them. Honestly, I rather enjoyed kicking back and watching them wreak havoc. But they've become a threat to our plans now, and we can't have that. If those little bugs want to punch above their weight, then we'll crush them beneath our feet.
Though no doubt it will be easier said than done. They're both troublesome and insidious, and some rather formidable guests will be joining their party.
Right, you will have some fierce competition.
Everyone's got different aims here. Some want them brought to justice. Some want them dead and buried. Heiyue will surely be joining the fray, and I'll bet the Jaeger Corps will be after their bounty.
Sure.
I'm guessing Marduk HQ will be there too, yeah?
More than likely. The guild won't stand idly by either. Same goes for the Crawl's Ritter. Artifacts are involved in this after all. And I wouldn't be surprised if other forces from the church showed up as well.
All right. You got students in other parts of the church, not just the Gralsritter. Things are gonna get interesting then. Must be tough being a master. I don't envy you.
If that is what fate has in store, then I will follow it. You needn't concern yourself with me.
Regardless, that should serve as the basic overview of the situation. Almada and the gardens will not be the only sources of mischief in that city. One wrong move and the whole affair could turn into an indiscriminate bloodbath. So someone ought to keep an eye on the little guys, don't you think?
In other words, civilians might get killed and you aren't going to look after them. You guys are dumb. Still, if Almada really does have another nuclear weapon in their possession, we have no other choice but to get involved.
You can use whatever justification you want. I don't really care why you join, just so long as you do. Because if you don't, this whole thing will be a snooze cruise from start to finish. I need you kiddos to prevent this battle from being too one-sided.
The hell do you mean by that?
The guild's the only one in this brawl that's going to be fighting for the common man. If we add you to the mix, however, it'll make for a more balanced blend. A recipe that's made for chaos. Oh, and should you happen to run into us, I'd like you to come at me knives out and ready to cut me into a million little pieces. I'm very much into that sort of thing.
Yeah, you look like it. Ha, you are one masochistic bastard. Well, we've got a reason for chasing Almada down, so I'm not opposed to doing this on the side. But first, I need to get one thing straight. I have a hunch you guys have some connection to either Almada or the Gardens. So spill it. What kind of relationship does Ouroboros have with you?
Well, it isn't a close one, if that's what you're wondering. We haven't exactly been keeping in touch as of late. But your hunch is on point. We do have a connection with the Gardens.
You see, the two of us were once part of the Order of the Moonlight Horse, an organization of assassins.
And the Gardens, I think, wiped them out.
14 years ago, Ouroboros destroyed the Order, but they extended a hand to the two of us and brought us into the fold. Although they did not do the same for many of its other members. The society is a small group of elites, and they only accept the best and brightest. Fortune had not abandoned them, however. Shortly after, another villainous group was nearly wiped out in a major operation. My companion here herded the lost sheep of both groups and let them form their own flock.
Wait. You don't mean...
Huh. Has it already been 14 years? Time sure flies when you're having fun. And the Society has offered me a wealth of entertainment.
From the data available to Marduk, there's only one operation that matches your story. I really hope it ain't the one I'm thinking of. Please tell me the group y'all are talking about isn't...
It's exactly as you think. The DG cult.
Oh, fuck.
You know the ones. The devil worshippers that spread chaos across the Republic and the continent as a whole.
No way. I've heard about those fiends from Sao. And I heard about them from my granny.
I brought the remnants of the Moonlight Horse and the DG cult together and set them loose on the world.
Oh, you are a bastard indeed.
That's how the gardens were created. They find seeds that are scattered by the wind and grow them into fresh assassins that are ripe for the picking. Had I left them alone, the founding members would have rotted away, and their budding talent would have died on the vine.
So the cult was the one where fucking Theo and Kia were being human experimented on to become super god powers, but they also made fucked up mind control drugs that gave people ridiculous strength, but also turned them into demons.
But by mixing the leftovers of the cult and the order, I created a chemical reaction more potent than my wildest imagination could have conjured. I gave that one domino a little push, and look at all the tragedies and pain that befell the world.
How could you? Well, this is all your fault. I take back what I said earlier. You aren't just a masochistic bastard. You're also a sadistic monster.
Can't say you're wrong. My colleagues, like the Wellspring Alchemist and the Professor, never go far enough for my tastes. But that's humanity for you. No one's the same. We've all got our own desires that make us tick.
Yeah, those things that make you tick or just happen to tick me off. I get what you want us to do, though. It also comes at a perfect time, given Dingo's last request. Van, I don't like the idea of getting involved with these shitheads, but you might be right. So this gathering will include Marduk, Hayaway, the Guild, and many other formidable groups. Loath as I am to admit it, we may require their aid if we are to force our way inside. Surely there's another way. Yeah, I do not want to help a pair of cold-blooded killers.
Oh, you do not need to think of it as helping us. You may instead think of it as entering a mutually beneficial relationship, where our goal is simply to use one another for our own ends.
You're lucky you're attractive enough for the both of you.
I can take charge of laying the groundwork for the requests you'll get at the city. Those will keep you plenty busy. I'll even throw in a couple that'll give you a real thrill.
Nah, just give me your jacket. As long as you don't slip a trap or two in them.
My. They really don't trust you, do they?
He just made an oath to give us some fucking requests.
Anyway, sounds like we have ourselves a deal.
That's bad.
Oh, almost forgot the other reason I came to this little office. Here's that souvenir I mentioned earlier.
Better not be Dingo's head. This camera. Are you sure it's safe?
If you're worried about radiation, don't be. The professor, our technical expert, looked into the matter, and he found no traces of it whatsoever.
Damn. What's that fucker made out of? Game Boy? Like, it was literally front and center, 2 feet away from a nuclear explosion. It looks only slightly melted. Like that fucking Game Boy in the Smithsonian that is actually still running Tetris.
The 3 disciples are probably racking their brains about that mystery this very moment.
There's no radioactive contamination, but all the theories we have suggest it was technically an incomplete nuclear weapon. No, wait. Perhaps they don't apply because the bomb was detonated in a non-traditional manner. I'm so lost. Hang on a sec. You nabbed the camera before the authorities locked the scene down? Won't ask how you managed to get there ahead of the cops, because if I heard the answer, you'd be leaving this room with a big old black eye.
Ooh.
Which means they were there overlooking the whole thing.
Yep.
It's in our hands now, Dingo.
Guess we'll be off. We wouldn't want to overstay our welcome now, would we?
She can stay. You, on the other hand, get the fuck out of my office.
I can hardly wait to see how you and those relics of yours will liven things up.
He knows about the Genesis? Haven't got a clue what you're on about, so you gonna tell us where we're going or not? Oh, yeah, right.
Why don't you ask the defanged lion? I've done enough talking for one day.
Well then, Have a lovely rest of your day.
Glad you were here, Master. I doubt I would have been able to keep my cool otherwise. It's cool. I was about to fucking rock his shit. Nonsense. You would have handled things just fine on your own. You held your ground well against them. You've grown into a fearless leader in my absence. I think you're giving me too much credit. Alright, guys. I'm going to ask that you all stay here. I'm going solo on this one. Huh? But why? Because it's too dangerous. This is their turf, and everyone will be playing by their rules. There's no telling what will happen there, and I can be a lot more flexible if I'm on my own. Oh, but I can make an exception for Master. I figure I'm going to need his help at least. You figure right. That is precisely why I came in the first place. Don't get me wrong. I don't think of y'all as a burden. This is just the best division of labor. I'll need you to gather info and be the point of contact for other groups. Work with the guild and... They don't give a fuck. Hey!
You done flapping your gums yet?
Old man, fucking... Let's get you your applesauce. Get back to bed, Grandpa.
Good. Because I stopped listening when I heard the words, "It's too dangerous."
I appreciate that you're worried about us. I really do. However...
Barry, you are literally just a baby.
We all have our reasons for wanting to go along with you.
So are you.
Mine is to ensure the nuclear devices can never again be used for malicious means.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Marduk considers this crisis to be a matter of grave concern, so it is only logical that I also accompany you.
You can come. You're awesome.
You said it yourself. I'm not even a part-timer here to begin with, which means you can't order me around.
No!
That's a good point.
I'm a phantom thief, so I'm gonna steal this show whether you like it or not.
You already stole my heart. Give me some oomph. Come on, you guys.
I haven't been stealing my nerves all this time for nothing. I'm not letting anything get between me and my sweet, sweet revenge. Even if you fire me, I'll just hitch a ride with Heiyue instead.
And I'd try to join up with the warriors of Kruga. I would really rather go with everyone here, though. I want to tackle this thing head on, the Spriggan way.
Shut up. You're fired.
Naturally, I would like to accompany you as well.
You gotta go to school.
For real.
Not just because of the Genesis, though I'll admit that is a factor. More importantly, I feel this conflict is born from the source of Calvard's turmoil, the distortions in the everyday world I know and the underworld.
Oh, just go back home to Daddy.
If my feeling is correct, then I must see this through to its conclusion. I recognize this may be a harrowing experience for me, but even so, I am determined to confront the harsh realities that lie in wait.
Yeah, we've been in cutscenes for like 30 minutes.
So take me with you, Van.
Yes.
Wow.
She really loves him. Somehow I knew it'd end up like this one way or another. Unlucky for you, though. The trouble isn't happening on a weekend or during a school trip. You're gonna have to play hooky.
I know, and I do feel guilty about it. Still, I have a plan in mind, so don't worry.
Clones. Starting to think I'm a bad influence. I'll make sure you get paid in advance. That way, you'll have the mirror for the bribes and hush money.
I wasn't planning on going that far.
You sure?
Wow, Van's right. He really is a bad influence on you.
Okay then. Now that we've got all that squared away, mind sharing the location of the base?
Right. We need to know where they are so we can kick their sorry butts.
It just so happens that's right below this office. Momar Bistro. Headed up by none other than Yume. She's the mastermind of it all.
That'd be great.
Very well then.
Use your ground.
The base of operations is located in the third largest city in the Republic, as well as its oldest. It is also the place where the terrorists of Calvard get much of their funding.
Not wrong.
Yeah.
The old city capital, Racian. That is where they have set the stage for their carnival of chaos.
Cavalcade of coops. Give me control back, please.
It's gotta think about it.
Truly well done.
There, God Zeman. I may have lost my life once, but that alone would never be enough to stop me.
6 years old. Good man.
Oh, I was expecting him to be Employee of the Month. Employee of the Month.
Chapter's not
Old
over yet.
man.
Chapter's not over yet.
Oh, sorry.
Alright, we'll be right back. Let's go up and get my food, or if they tell me, if they said, oh, you told us we can have it, that's fine too. Okay. I had to eat dinner. I made dinner. I ate dinner. We're back.
Dinner good.
Dinner was okay. You can start putting way more salt in that. Weird.
Yep.
Is that all that chapter 5 was?
That's why I thought someone would be in play of the month, but
No, it's not chapter 5. It
oh,
was
okay.
a big deal.
That one.
Okay. Really, it's a shame we can't take Marielle with us. No, it's not. At least she's going there with the guild, better than traveling on her own. Yeah, sounds like they're planning to send a lot of people over to Erasion. I can't think of a better group for the job. Indeed, helping civilians is what they do best. Meanwhile, we're only going to avenge that handsome reporter guy. Were you able to get the matter settled with your school on, yes? Yes, I told them yesterday I would be absent for a few days due to a family emergency. They've always been very accommodating of my family situation, although I've never taken advantage of it like this. I don't think anyone can blame you, given the circumstances. It's still a black mark on your spotless record, though. Miss Perfect's gonna turn into Miss Delinquent before we know it. As long as she doesn't sink to Van's level, she'll be fine. I am literally standing right here. You guys sure love to bicker, don't you? What of Miss Bright and your other friends? Have you informed them? Ren already knows. She's going to be helping the guild on this mission. She already left last night, so I expect we'll run into her in Erasion. Makes sense. Guessing she had to take some time off too then? Yeah, she told the school she received an emergency request to return home from Liberalian Embassy. I didn't get a chance to fill in Odette and Albert on what's been happening, though. Good, fuck him. I'll make it a point to apologize to them when we get back. Sounds like a plan. Morning, y'all. Sorry you two had to get up so early on our account. We have to get the bistro ready for business anyway. Though, tell me, why is the actress going with you? Oh, I'm going with them to assess the location for my next film. Yeah, that's it. I hope that goes well then. I was hoping Yume would be able to get up and see you off, but it was just too early for her. We'll buy her a souvenir or two while we're out, so tell her to look forward to them. Oh, hey, Yums.
Like those sweets from Long Live. I was looking forward to those.
Of course, I'll do just that. I'm almost scared to ask why you have to leave for Erasion of all places, especially at a time like this. But remember, I'm holding you to your promise about that souvenir. Take good care of your people, you troublemaking buffoon. If you don't, if even one of them gets hurt, I'm doubling the rent on your office. Ouch, you aren't pulling your punches, are you? Well, I'll do what I can to keep them safe. We'll pick the best souvenir money can buy. I'll put a big smile on Yume's face, guaranteed. We have not known each other for long, Mr. Zeman, but I can tell you're no ordinary traveler. Please make sure my tenants come back safe and sound.
I need that money.
Of course, that's what I'm here for. I'd be like,
And the money.
I'd be like, ha, Victor, if you double my rent, then I'll double my rate. 2,000 mirror an hour per job. I'm gonna bleed this fucking city dry. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. You guys into the lemons and all up in all them pockets. In return, why don't you go for another round of chess when I get back? And I would not have been opposed to having more of that heavenly food of yours either.
Yum.
Haha. Nothing would make me happier, especially since our game last night ended in a draw.
Oh.
It's a little itty bitty bike. He's just a monster and it's like a little itty bitty baby bike.
Wait!
God! Fuck off, dude. Albert, Odette, I gotta leave for work business. Albert, seriously, leave me the fuck alone. What are you two doing here?
Ren texted us. She said the two of you will be absent for the next 3 days.
Damn it, Ren.
As soon as I got her message, I woke up Odette, and we called a cab and got here as fast as possible.
You are a creepy-ass motherfucker.
Most trains aren't running at this hour, so that was really our only option.
Now then, where exactly are you going this early, Off on another thrilling adventure with that scoundrel and his shady entourage?
I'm going to none of your goddamn business.
If you keep throwing yourself into danger, one day you'll wind up getting hurt. Or worse.
I'm not into you like that, dude. I'm sorry for worrying you both. I should have told you sooner. I can't promise it won't be dangerous, but I have to do that.
No! You don't have to do anything.
Odette, seriously, fuck you. It's my job.
I don't want to lose you. I mean, look at what happened to Cray.
Yeah, and that's what we're gonna stop.
I know you put a lot of pressure on yourself because of your family, but if that's your only reason, if you're just risking your life for your dad's sake, then I won't let you go.
Yeah, you can't really stop her. Odette. Yes. I'll admit that I'm doing this in part because of Dad. But that's not my only reason. Ever since I started this job, I've been exposed to people of all walks of life. I've accumulated a wealth of important life experiences. And I felt closer to my mother and grandmother than ever before the things they left behind. It's all become just as vital to my growth as our day-to-day lessons at Aramis. I'd even go as far as to say it's been an inseparable part of who I am. So please, don't try and stop me. I'm not just going because of my family or because of what they passed down to me. I'm going because this is something that I have to do for myself.
Yes.
That's right. She's with me now, boy. Ah. Whose car is that?
You're certainly up bright and early. About to depart, I take it?
Sure. Renee. How's he doing here? What? What? Him? That's the guy who was always on the city screen.
Dad.
Yep, obviously.
One must always be responsible when making critical decisions, and be acutely aware of their potential repercussions.
You're one to talk.
I pray you took that into careful consideration when making yours, Agnes.
Of course I did. I am my father's daughter, after all. I fully intend to seize every opportunity to broaden my horizons and learn from my collective experiences. As much as it pains me to admit, I can't promise that I'll return safe and sound.
That's fine. I'm probably behind half of this shit.
But I can promise that I'll spare no effort to do so. The last thing I want is to sadden you and the friends I love so dearly.
I wouldn't be sad. Your mother's still alive. I can just make another one.
Agnes. Very well. Make the most of your connections while you're away. The CID is at your beck and call. There are many truths that lie dormant in the gap between ideals and reality. You would do well to seek them out.
Bitch can't even look her in the face.
I will cover for you with regards to your absence from Aramis. You have 3 days. No more, no less. If you exceed that, I will send in the army. That is as far as I'm willing to compromise.
That's more than enough. Thank you, Dad.
I entrust my daughter into your care, Arkwright.
Oh, so he'll look at me. He wouldn't look at her. He looks at me. Knows who's really in charge here.
You would do well to utilize her services to the fullest.
Oh, I'm going to utilize her to the fullest, all right.
I see you've gathered a retinue of assistants and associates. I am depending on you all to keep her safe from harm.
Whatever happens.
She actually is the one that reses us, so, you know.
And she drops planets on people.
No need to worry, Mr. Prez. Your girl's in good hands. We may skirt the rules of society from time to time, but we ain't about to break any labor laws.
I too will do all I can to ensure the safety of everyone here.
You have my thanks.
I will give you a call once you reach the city. I shall leave a certain other woman in your capable hands as well.
Always finds a way to saddle me with busy work.
Yep.
Anyway, that president is sure something. Definitely has the looks for the part, but he sure doesn't wear his heart on his sleeve. The guy clearly cares about you, but he just won't come out and say it.
Well, he is a politician at heart. Evading direct answers is what they're good at.
Ah, darn it. I had so many arguments prepared, but now they've been blown out of the water.
Yeah, my dad said I can go, so fuck you.
Just come back to me safely, all right?
I don't like you like that either.
Will do.
If anything does happen, just give us a ring, and we'll be there before you know it.
Albert, you're like really creepy, dude.
Until then, Please, look after our friend.
Of course!
Yeah, you got it.
Like, Albert's like really fucking creepy. Like, he just creeping on the creep. He's just a really creepy motherfucker. I'm really sorry for keeping this from you all. Yeah, we all already knew. Your relation to Professor Epstein was plenty surprising as is. I never imagined your father was a huge celebrity too. It was real obvious you were hiding something, but damn, that's a hell of a bombshell. No kidding, I'm still processing everything. I get what you mean. I assume the decision to conceal your surname was made by the government? That's correct. It was part of a program designed to protect confidential state secrets. Claudel is my mother's last name. My real name is... You don't gotta spell it out. I had a hunch you borrowed it from your mom's side, though. Oh, really? It's been 4 years since my mother died now. Damn, your mom was hot. Before that, though, even my father was a politician in the opposition party. He was always just dad to me. But after mom died, and especially after he announced his candidacy 2 years ago, we've been drifting further and further apart. That was followed by the surprise election result that I'm sure you all know about. After that, I enrolled at Aramis Academy under my mother's surname. I was expecting my childhood friends, Odette and Albert, to be there too, though. Dad's remained distant ever since. I suppose that's what led me to becoming so invested in the diaries Mom left behind. Which eventually brought me to Van and Find the First Genesis. I think you all know the rest of the story from there. And yes, so that's how it was. Both my mother and grandmother are still around, so I can't relate to that part of your story. But I can certainly understand being attached to your family's legacy. Oh? Yes, we seem to be much of the same in that respect. I feel like we should know who Judith's mother and grandmother are. Just so you know, I don't discriminate, so who your parents are ain't a problem for me. But so long as I'm paying you, I'm gonna be working you hard. I don't need your pops telling me to do that. Of course. I've got your back on, yes. Man, how'd we end up being such a group of weirdos, myself included, I guess. The old man here's got something that draws in people like us. He's not wrong. You know I can see you making faces in the rearview mirror like I'm some kind of trouble. Right? Especially you, Judith. You don't even work for me. I know, that's why I can go all I want. Actually, I've made arrangements to pay her commensurate with services she provides her. Van's not happy with what he just heard. Say what? I insisted on working for free, but she wouldn't take no for an answer. Oh, come on, Rosette. She's already rolling in cash from her acting work. That mirror's gonna go towards a new body kit for the car. Van. I swear, this dude only cares about the 3 C's. Cars, confections, and communal baths. If I ever end up like him, please smack me upside the head. I think you may need to start keeping him on a shorter leash on yes. I'll consider it. They brought me back from the dead just to fucking work some more.
Keep me dead.
At least I'm nice years old. On the way to Aracion, they came across several checkpoints put up due to the emergency declaration, but the CID had arranged for them to pass through. After a brief pit stop in Anchorville, they hit the road northeast. Oh, Van's in the back. What? What? Barkhorn's letting Aaron ride his baby?
It's fun. It looks cool.
Not with those fucking wind goggles. He doesn't. Looks fucking ugly. He looks fucking stupid.
You're just jealous. It's okay.
The city we are headed to was the capital of Calvary before the revolution 100 years ago. It has a population of around 280,000 people, making it the 3rd most populous city in the Republic. That's a lot fewer people than the capital's 800,000 and Longport's 550,000. But man, oh man, this bike you got here is pure fire. I can't wipe the grin off my face. I'm glad you are enjoying it, but do ride with care. Bah. Didn't get half that reaction when he was driving my girl. I guess even obsessing over something has its downs, huh? I think your truck is nice and comfy, if it helps. Yeah! Wait, we're letting Judith drive baby?
Yeah, I don't know.
Now we know that many other groups are also making their way to our destination. I am aware of Hayway and several Jaeger Corps, as well as the Gralsritter and the Papal Guard secret unit. You were in the Gralsritter, if I recall, right? Yeah, it's an elite force affiliated with the Congregation of the Sacraments that primarily exists to recover artifacts. And then we have the Papal Guard, the Holy City of Arteria's peacekeeping force. So they have a special unit of sorts, too? I'm no expert on them myself. Can you tell us a bit about them? Certainly. As you may be aware, the Gralsritter is a relatively small organization comprised of a few thousand people. The Papal Guard is a force 30,000 strong that answers directly to the Congregation for Divine Worship. It took part in the war against the Empire. The relationship between the two congregations was strained even before that. It became more so after the war. Still, while the Papal Guard may have the upper hand in numbers, the Gralsritter has significant advantages that the Guard does not. Chief among them are the Dominions, the 12 knights that lead the organization, one of whom I used to be. Their power and the power of the unique capabilities they wield is overwhelming. You encountered the 4th and 11th among them in the Blacklight District some time ago. Their strength, too, is incredible. Incredible enough to match that pair from the society we met just yesterday. For real? Damn. That red-haired woman seemed so adorable to me. That weapon she had wasn't so adorable, though. Gotta have some bite to stand up against the direwolf. Most people would be scared out of their mind. So wait, then the other hooded guy that was down there that day... He is Iscariot's second in command. Iscariot being the Papal Guard secret unit I mentioned earlier. His name is Ashlad. He does not have any extraordinary abilities like a Dominion, but he is still a veteran in combat. He learned how to wield a battle mace from me personally, so in a sense he is another student of mine that I didn't tell I was not dead. Huh. With the Papal Guard being so big, I'm sure even their secret unit's pretty sizable, huh? And the Oathbreaker is probably right that everyone who's taking part in this has their own schemes in mind, too. Likely so. If I were to speculate, I would say that the Gralsritter aims to take Almada into custody and recover their artifacts. As for Iscariot, I believe they seek to destroy the artifacts or intercept their recovery, as well as execute all of Almada's members, who have no doubt long been branded as heretics. Execute? So their job is to take out traitors and criminals. Sounds kind of like Heiyue Zhangshou. I didn't think there were people like that in the church. The church's situation sounds complicated enough, and they're just a small portion of the groups we'll be facing. Once we arrive, our first goal should be assessing the situation on the ground, I suppose. I expect to hear what headquarters plans to do soon as well. I'll know for sure if there are any Jaegers or warriors in the city once we get there. Judging by how many people are going to be gathering there, I wouldn't be surprised if Abi and the rest of our people come. We'll have to see what we can learn from the guild and the CID too. As soon as we finish contacting everyone and learning all we can, we'll get right to work. Alright. Sounds like we're about to get real busy. Yeah.
Yeah, the stuff and things.
But we're still driving. And riding. And riding and driving.
And storying.
And wondering, seriously, Master, how the fuck are you not dead?
Just never let him back into the car. It was still Aaron on the bike.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Oh, man.
That would have been great.
You messed up the aspirin on my bike, boy. Fucking messed up the aspirin on your ass. Aracian, the former capital.
We finally made it to Aracian. It's easy to tell that it's a city with a storied history just by looking at these buildings.
Yes, sir.
I believe I heard the oldest cathedral in all of Calvert can be found in the eastern part of the city.
You heard right. I filmed there a few times myself. That place is always swarming with tourists.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, isn't there like a super huge castle here too?
Yeah, that's where I live.
There is a palace, yes, though it was left in ruins during the revolution.
So it's empty from here. So that means I can just fucking move in?
It's called Vashtar Palace, and it was once the center of the old Calvard Kingdom.
Oh. Now that's interesting. We went from a kingdom to a republic. That is a drastic change in rulership.
Bet that's a decently popular tourist spot, too. Wait, what's that?
That thing's called an orbital tram. It'll take you anywhere in Aracion.
Like my feet?
They're good for scenic drives, but they ain't exactly built for speed. I'd only hop on one when you've got time to kill.
Darn, there goes that.
We can ride one the next time we visit.
I've come here a few times for work before, but I never thought I'd return under these circumstances.
Yeah.
I've taken the liberty to reserve 2 rooms for us at a nearby hotel.
Van and the ladies in one, and me and the men in the other. Catra, you can sleep in the lobby.
Awesome. You're a lifesaver, Master. It's not always easy to book rooms on such short notice.
It is when you're me. Let me look at me. Awesome. I wonder what weapon he uses. Just fucking literally hands?
That would be the way.
But then, fucking, what do I equip him with? Bigger hands?
So the Mafia's new base is somewhere in this city.
We'll dig those cowards out of whatever hole they're hiding in. Let's drop by the local branch first, though. We should get our ducks in a row and secure manpower before making a move.
Good thinking. Better to act with caution than with reckless abandon. While we're there, we should take the time to speak with the survivor. We may learn a thing or two from them.
Hopefully so.
Oh, yeah. Your folks are here, aren't they, Elaine? Are you planning to pay them a visit?
Fuck no.
No. I'm only interested in handling the task at hand. And I believe our temporary collaborator shares my sentiment.
Indeed. I will assist you all to the best of my ability.
Plus, if I don't get to meet my parents, you don't get to meet yours. Oh, Sal's here too?
I've just confirmed that the top dogs of the guild and our young friends have entered the scene. We are still in the process of gathering intelligence on the enemy, but once our analysis is complete, I will be counting on you to do your part, Yin.
Hey, Risha.
Naturally. Just so we are clear, though, I'm not a part of Heiyue, and I'm not doing this for you.
God damn, did they make her jugs bigger or what? I could swear they were not that fucking big in the game she was primarily a part of.
However, I agree that we must do something about that weapon. It's a threat not only to the people of Calvard, but to the rest of the world as well. And I will do everything within my power to protect both my former home and my new one.
That's who I'm going to end up with. I don't give a shit, Ellie. Risha all the way. Although Ellie's jugs are just literally fucking
damn.
ridiculous.
Guess the so-called strongest guy who ever lived is joining the fun.
Huh?
Indeed. And it appears our friends from our very own Shadow Legion are here as well.
What do you mean, strongest guy who ever lived? Who the fuck's that? They can see you, dude. You're not as invisible as you think.
There are a lot of powerful players here. We've got the Mafia, the Gardens, and all these other random groups.
Hey, girl.
We have our work cut out for us, don't we?
On the contrary, I believe we could have this whole ordeal settled by the end of the day. But I assume you wish to use this rare opportunity to determine what direction this continent is headed.
Yep. Plus, I'll bet there's gonna be a lot of fun surprises by the end. So we should let this show run its course.
Can't say I'm thrilled about having another run-in with that freak from the Gardens.
I love how they're just literally standing on the roof of the fucking orphanage smoking.
But I'm still psyched as hell for this thing. That Dante's guy sure knows how to throw a party.
Well, good host or no, that man is a veritable monster. He's almost as bad as our friend in the silly blue coat.
I love that
Hey now, I resent that. I'll have you know I'm a model gentleman. One thing's for certain, though. This is going to be a festival to remember.
Like, freaking... I was just kind of expecting a meme where, like, everybody's gonna look up at somebody looking down at them, like those hooded guys were looking up at the two girls that are looking up at the two members from the Ouroboros. The two members of the Ouroboros looking up at the Ikaruga bitch, and the Ikaruga bitch just looking up at some random nobody who, like Dante's, just fucking, everybody just looking up and up and up at people. That's how I would have done it. Damn, the air around this city is toxic as hell. You aren't wrong, there are powerful foes all around us. I can feel it. Really? But the town seemed so peaceful to me. There were a lot of tourists around as well. And that in and of itself is concerning, given what happened to Craig. But I heard the state of emergency lifted after one day here. Anyway, we should call up the CID.
I see you have arrived safely in the city. You were nearly on time as well. I'm impressed.
Okay, you're creepy too. Did you set up hidden cameras in here? Bah, never mind. What's the sitch, Renee?
We're still ascertaining the names and numbers of the enemy, but I have learned which organizations are there at present.
Why don't you share with the rest of the class then? We're all ears.
First, the Bracer Guild's Edith branch turned up shortly after you, and they were joined by some capable bracers from elsewhere. Then we confirmed the arrival of Heiyu Wei's White Orchid Dragon and Yin, and they likely have a large number of Shangshou accompanying them.
Okay.
A few Jaeger Corps have joined the fray as well, the warriors of Kruga and Eisenshield included. The church sent 2 members of the Grossritter, as well as elite members of Iscariot. Ikaruga and Marduk were also dispatched to Erasion by their clients. Oh, and your clients are there too. They are likely lurking in the shadows as we speak. That's all I have. I shall leave the rest in your capable hands. I must turn my attention to the mountain of tasks that await me.
Ugh, just hearing him fire off those big names one by one was enough to make me nauseous. Those are just the highlights. There's still the Nidhogg Corps, the Scorpions of Zahat, an established corps from the Central East. The Dolar family is here too. They're the 3rd largest mafia in all of Calvard. Then there's the Stillwater Fleet and Zekt Arms. One of them's a group of Sea Jaegers, and the other's a new weapons manufacturer. What criminal organization isn't in Erasion at this point? You got me there. Can't say I've heard of the last few names, though. But we're all too familiar with Ikaruga. I'll bet anything that white-haired girl is leading the charge. I'm all but certain that Marduk sent an elite unit led by Mr. Al-Fayed. I sensed it earlier, so I'd say you're right on the money. And I know for a fact that my people in Ida's Corps are here, too. Well, Kincaid just said that. And the Republican Army is making their move in secret. Just what is Almada plotting? Didn't you say that they leaked their current location themselves? I did. They invited us all to this place, knowing full well they were painting a target on their backs in the process. They must be lying in wait as we speak. I imagine we will hear from them soon. And then this carnival of theirs will truly begin. Oh, right. The guy in the armor asked me to take part in a carnival. Is that what this whole thing is about? Yeah, I'd bet money on it. Oh. Yep. Why is it going off now? That could only mean... Oh, that ain't good. Everyone's Zyphas are ringing all at once? No caller ID. I'm gonna answer it.
Greetings, my friends. I thank you all for taking time out of your very busy schedules to come here today.
You a bit.
My name is Gerard Dantes. I am the head of Almada, as well as the man you seek to destroy.
Okay. Not beating around the bush, is he?
I am thrilled to announce that every one of our invitees are in attendance. No doubt you all were brought here under different circumstances, but your end goals are the same. To lead us off in chains, or lead us to an early grave.
Yeah.
We thought about simply settling this with an all-out war, but the collateral damage would no doubt be immense. And we would never involve innocent civilians in our bloodshed. At least not without an explicit purpose. So we went back to the drawing board, and we found a far more elegant solution. we decided to host a game. One that would make clever use of the sprawling labyrinth of underground ruins just below this city. The concept is quite simple. We will have you all engage in a fierce competition where you will proceed to slaughter one another like rabid animals.
And if I disagree?
These ruins have existed since the days when this country was a kingdom, and when this city was its capital.
Melchior, you're looking kind of gay there, bro. Like, you're supposed to have hoes at your feet.
They shall serve as the arena for our game. Once you have bathed in the blood of your peers, you will earn the right to challenge one of my pawns.
See, this is what a villain should be. None of that ugly-ass shit of Orochi.
Should you take all of my pieces, the last team standing will have the opportunity to checkmate me here in Vashtar Palace. That is the long and short of it.
He wants us to duke it out in a battle royale. They must be sick in the head if they think we'll play along with this insanity.
I should mention that participation is compulsory, so I would not skip out on this if I were you. That is, if you value your own lives, as well as those of the 280,000 innocents in this city.
Oh, we got another. That's a nuclear weapon. Just like the one that destroyed Cray. They had another one of those damn things after all. That must be the last of Professor Callahan's incomplete prototype.
I trust that an explanation of this device's capabilities is unnecessary. This game has a number of rules that govern participation, the evacuation of civilians, and other such matters. Should anyone break the rules, the device will instantly detonate, sending everyone straight to the afterlife, whether that be heaven or Gehenna. Rule violations will be assessed on a case-by-case basis by an impartial surveillance system, which is run by this relic.
Oh, this ain't good. The 6th Genesis. We knew it would be involved in some manner.
The device's judgment is absolute. Do not think you can pull the wool over its all-seeing eye.
Oh, fuck. This is fucking
Should
awful.
you wish to face me in battle, you must eliminate the other teams and conquer the game. It really is that simple. I do hope you will enjoy this carnival that we have dutifully prepared. I know that I will.
Well, fuck a duck.
And there's the noon bell. The game's first round will begin exactly 2 hours from now.
Well, what?
Instead of like messing around with them, they literally forced like so many people to gather here. They could have just had what's his face detonate it and then teleport away like he did the first time.
Huh?
I'm saying like there's no point to do all of this. You literally are dragging all of your enemies.
He literally is doing this for fun.
I guess.
He's a sociopathic sadist. He literally said he wants to see how people react to the fear of death. He's literally doing it solely for fun. He doesn't care whether he lives or dies. He's here for the thrill of the game. Like, he's not here to kill people without his first fun.
Each team has been assigned an entrance to the labyrinth. We will send each of you a map with their locations momentarily. Once you arrive, you will need to search for a key card that we hid near your respective entrances. And that about covers our overview. I look forward to seeing who I will fight at the end of these thrilling 3 days.
Yeah, he literally is like he's kind of Dio-esque. He's literally doing it for the fun of it. These are the rules of the game and the map to the underground. Let's have a look at them right away. 1. The game begins at noon today and ends at 11:59 p.m. on November 22nd. At exactly midnight, Almada will leave the area and detonate the bomb. 2. None of the participating players may enter or leave Arasian, nor can they call on reinforcements from the outside. 3. Any attempt to leak information on the game to the press or the people of Arasian will result in immediate detonation. 4. Do not attack Vashtar Palace from the outside or attempt to infiltrate by any means other than through the established game area. 5. At the end of each round, a new underground area will be unlocked with a boss assigned to each The last remaining team could enter the palace. Fuck. This can't be happening. Unfortunately, it is happening. We really are being forced to participate in a battle royale. With the Genesis watching over us, we'll have to comply and abide by these rules as well. Right, if it catches us breaking any one of them, the whole city will be destroyed. Our options are limited with the entirety of Erasion's populace being held hostage. Hey, wait a second. If the bomb detonates early, they'll get caught up in the blast too, won't they? No, these guys can teleport to safety whenever they want. Though, even if they couldn't, I doubt they'd do this any differently. These guys are utterly insane. But this is how they plan to exploit the fruits of Professor Callahan's labor. How utterly abhorrent. Can't say I'm happy about how they're abusing the Genesis either. There are less than 2 hours until this first round begins. We have little time to waste. What should our next move be, Van? I say we get out in the field right away. We can't afford to sit on our hands, not with what's at stake here. Eventually, we'll need to make our way over to the entrance and grab our keycard. First, I think we should walk around the South District. It'll help us get our bearings. And while we're in the area, we can visit the Guild branch there, too. Sounds like a plan. These are all the rules. I might have an idea. Van, don't do it. Don't have a fucking idea, dude.
But we chose chaos. Well, we have the option to choose chaos.
We're gonna choose chaos, because chaos is good. All Zyphas unlocked. I can do that. Guard Zypha unlocked. Nope. All virtual battles won. Do later. But we need more stuff to unlock more Zyphas. More Zyphas, more good. This.
And not just Mare Bear.
Oh no, she's opening up the slots, not maxing out the hollow cores. Problem is, we don't have the fucking... We definitely don't have the secret for that.
We broke.
Kind of. Okay.
Actually, I don't know if you converted the...
That doesn't matter. Opening that requires secret.
No need to be shy now.
It does require money to unlock slots. It requires secret. I feel like I gotta fucking gear other people up too.
Yeah.
Because fucking.
I have a feeling we might split. Like
Yeah,
that
yep. Like we did every other fucking goddamn game.
Yep. So better to equip everyone while we can.
Okay. Well, back to deck mode. King of the Beasts. Strikes the Kunlun style. Tetsuzanko unleashing Lion's aura. He's cool. He hit like a damn truck, but... Thank you, Gerard. But these are the game.
Do you have any preferences?
Okay.
Thanks for coming in.
Items. I don't know how to make sausage.
I'm stuffed.
Whew, I am stuffed.
Strength plus 30 to everybody.
Whew, I am stuffed.
Okay. Kitchen time. Chunky Vice first.
Time to flex my cooking muscles.
That heals so much.
Ah, there's nothing better than this.
Alright, so we did the junk shop, we did all that now.
Thanks for the grub.
Gourmet points. Okay. We did those 2 shops. Go over here and hit up these
I'll take
shops.
the tram.
Don't you need a...
Hello there.
Gator Skin Wallet. Ceramic Coin.
See you again.
Later lunch.
Thank you, Van.
Take a good look. I'm proud of all my wares.
These would be pretty good to have.
It's been a pleasure.
Love me a sugar rush. Love me a sugar rush.
Oh, I can only walk around the
Ooh,
South District?
there's the Opera House. I've always wanted to take a peek inside.
Looks pretty different from the theater back home.
Notes are requested stream across the bulletin board.
As soon as we accomplish our objective, we can come back and watch what...
I don't see any forced pigs on the board. That's weird. I thought the society was spreading the word that I'm in town. Maybe they'll start rolling in soon. Not like we can deal with them today anyway. The game will begin soon and we aren't sure how much time we'll have in the evening. Got a point there. Guess we'll just have to check back tomorrow. Let's just worry about making it through the first round for the time being. Right, we need to prepare for the game.
First, I will need a summary of everything that's happening in the surrounding area. We'll also need to touch base with the local police. The CID has ordered them to work with us. Bear in mind, though, they likely haven't been informed of the game, so be careful not to leak anything about it. As for the underground...
Ren!
Oh, hello. I'm glad you all could join us. Hi, everyone!
So you guys are getting right down to business too, huh?
Jin.
I knew Almada wasn't gonna make things easy for us, but they've turned our expectations on our heads yet again. Been a while, Roaring Lion. I'm happy to see you're still alive and kicking.
Same to you, friend.
You two know each other? Should have expected that. He probably knew my master through his own. That's about the short of it. Just to be clear, though, I thought he died 3 years ago, too. Anyway, Ren's gonna be serving as our supervisor while we're here. She's also the liaison between the guild and the other factions in the city. We figured she'd be a perfect fit for the job. I feel much better with her on board. She was a big help during the war 2 years ago. I do feel a little bad, though. She has a lot on her plate. I certainly have my work cut out for me. Almada's sadistic scheming isn't making matters any simpler, either. But I'll manage. I'm quite proficient at multitasking, so this is well within my capabilities. We're lucky to have you, Ren. You go get him, Tiger. Wow, you've got a lot of braces for this op, huh? Even the Gekka Tomboy's here. How's it going, girlie? Not in the mood. Sorry, we're all a little on edge right now. We just lost one of our people today. What? Two braces were exploring the underground labyrinth, and they ran into Almada, who were likely in the midst of preparing for the game. They managed to bring back some valuable intelligence, but at a steep cost. One of them was badly wounded, and the other passed away this morning. That's horrible. I'm so sorry to hear that, you guys.
I just finished getting ready, Jin. Oh.
Elaine!
I had heard you were in the city, but I didn't expect to run into you so soon.
I take you've been worried about me after what happened yesterday? Well, don't be. I'm fine now. With the stakes as high as they are, I can ill afford to be reckless, nor can I be too caught up in the past. I hear you there. How about we let bygones be bygones, then? Yes, let's. Since you are from here, I'm sure you fully intend to dive headlong into the jaws of danger. Normally, I would suggest that you not take your assistants on that journey with you, but seeing as how there is no safe haven here, I will only ask that you and your friends be careful. Of course, and you do the same. We should probably get going, you two. Sounds good. Off to the underground, then. We will be counting on you all to handle everything up here. Understood. We won't let you down. Watch your backs out there. I'm gonna get to work too. I may not be able to keep my editors in the loop about all of this, but that won't stop me. If Dingo was here, he would do something about this. If you need my help with anything, or you want to talk, you know where to find me. Thank you. We'll be sure to take you up on that if we need to. Perhaps you could ask the messengers you receive. Perhaps we could ask if the messages we receive from Almada all contain the same information, just in case. They do.
Astral is huge!
Yeah, almost like it's towering above us.
Oh no, I can do this from anywhere now.
Time to update this.
Unlocked, unlocked, unlocked and unused. Right. Open slot. Okay. I need so much more secret, dude.
We broke.
Yeah.
Probably should have done some grinding.
Okay. Or mint. Reset.
Activating maintenance mode.
Relation.
Skills changed.
Extra HP
Skills
first,
changed.
so she can do some stuff.
Skills changed.
Okay. So we checked out the Bracer Guild.
Yep.
And 2 bracers went down in the underground ahead of schedule,
Oh no.
trying to get some information.
Yep.
They ran into Almada, who was preparing for the game. 1 died, and the other was superiorly wounded.
Oh no.
So, nope. This must be it. Our keycard's waiting for us just on the other side of this door. Wow, this place is like right next to where we're staying. Convenient. We received instruction on how to open the door. Yes. Yeah, it came with the message. It came with the message we got. It's similar to how I opened these kinds of doors back in Edith. I take this as the Mafia's work too, then. Probably. Either way, we don't know what we're going to run into here, so be careful, you guys. What the fuck kind of door is that? That is one very large door. I'm guessing this is our way in. Yeah, we'll be doing a lot of fighting on the other side of it. This device must be our keycard scanner. We got a couple of side paths too. I sense big monsters on both of them. This place is big. Actually, judging by how the sound is reverberating in here, I believe this area in particular is quite small. Then it won't take too long to explore every nook and cranny. Let's hop to it. This will be a cinch with Master's help. Couldn't ask for a better ally than the head of the Kunlun School. Looking forward to seeing you in action again. And I'm looking forward to seeing how much my pupil has grown.
Looks like a nice chest. You're getting engagement. Brace yourself.
I'm already braced.
Don't forget about your charge attack.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
That's good.
Assisting to Earth.
You got this.
Physical attack. Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
You're a true professional, Van.
Looks like a chest.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Shall I prepare some sweets for you, Mr. Argra?
Holy shit, you don't screw around, do you, Gramps?
That's my master for you. He's always been a beast, but he still keeps one-upping himself.
I could say the same for you. I'm not the only one who has honed his craft.
I suggest physical attacks for you. I eagerly await your performance. Boost gauge fully replenished. Don't forget about your charge attack. We can use some pounds. Let's keep moving ahead.
Looks like a chest. You got this.
Full boost. Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Nice. That went great.
You're a true professional,
Titanium
Van.
job.
Huh, looks like a check.
Resistant to arts. Physical attacks are more effective.
Yeah, maybe go back.
Let's get to work.
Show them what you're really capable of.
Yeah, that's done.
Combat over.
Yeah, that helped
Processing data.
more fire arts, which we don't use, because it's kind of... Okay, 2 side pads. Both done. Our door, we can get into just a second, so... Kill the boss.
Best point found.
Wow. Oh my! Watch out, everyone. That one means business. I believe its placement here, a dead end, is deliberate. I'm inclined to believe that we have to defeat it to proceed with the game. Yeah, that's probably how we get our right to participate. Let's cut it down to size.
Deploying shards. Keep it up. Great. Your turn, Judith.
You'll never get. There's nothing I can't sweat. Coming your way.
I won't let this chance slip by.
Pressure him and
Accessing. Initialize.
now or never.
I suggest we strike now.
Oh no, Earth Clappers.
Payback time.
A chance.
Boost level activating drive.
All you.
Activating skill.
Here goes.
Now he's black.
Payback time. Got your number. You'll pay great.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Activating skill.
Here I go.
Activating skill.
Reset. Sweep up. Now. Miss Claudel.
Boost activating skill.
No.
Too easy. Done and done. Oh, look what it dropped. A key card.
So it is the way.
That's gotta be our key card. Perfect. We can use this to open the door then. Looks like a standard issue security card, but it has a fairly modern design. Fascinating. Look, the Genesis is reacting to it.
Keycard acquired. You have been registered as Team Arkride Solutions.
Wait, what? How'd they know we were the ones who picked it up? The hell? I don't see any cameras around. They hidden or something? I don't think so. I'm thinking that this is just part of the Genesis surveillance system. I am part of the same mind. In this case, I believe it's confirming that we obtained our keycard. A plausible hypothesis. We already know that the system is designed to be the keeper of the rules, but I didn't realize it could monitor us so closely. Yeah, with that thing following our every move, the bomb could go off the second the rule is broken. Hey, don't get all doom and gloom on me, you guys. As long as we play by the book, we'll be fine. Though I bet we can find a few loopholes here and there, too. Don't forget, our boss man's a loophole-finding master. Good point. Hey, that feels more like a diss than a compliment. Still, you're not wrong, and I'm idea-generating as we speak. Can't rack my brain over it too much, though. If we sit on our asses, we'll be having a date with the goddess tonight. I'll come up with something, though. We'll find a way to outwit him. Yeah, I'm sure we will. Either way, we got our card now, but we can't use it just yet. We may as well head back above ground for now. Alright. Card get. Okay, we've already taken a cursory look around the district. I wish we could do the same for the others, but we don't have time. Indeed, the first round will be starting very soon. At least we were able to exchange info at the guild. We got our keycard too. Maybe we can take a quick breather while we wait for... Sorry, but we can't. There's something we gotta do before we head into the game. Oh, and what's that? Based on the size of the arena and the teams we're gonna be up against, our chances of winning and taking home the gold are slim to none. Normally I'd call you a pessimistic wuss for saying that, but you've got a point. We're up against Heiwei, top-ranking Jaegers, and even our batshit clients. Our group is rather small in comparison to much of our competition, and though a few groups are lacking in numbers, they make up for it with their tactical support. That's definitely true of Abi and my brother, but we can't just throw in the towel. Yeah, and we won't. We just got a hole in the manpower department, and there's only one way to fill it. Recruit more people. Wait, are you suggesting you wish to form an alliance with another team, I take it? Exactly, and it'll be a completely equal partnership, of course. The other teams have all got their goals and agendas, as well as the resources to see them through. Normally, they'd never form a partnership with anyone, but they've got the benefit of not being beholden to anyone. But we've got the benefit of not being beholden to anyone. We're flexible like that. But wouldn't doing this break one of the rules? 2. None of the participating players may enter or leave Aracian, nor can they call on reinforcements from the outside. Would joining forces with another team classify as calling on reinforcements? I don't think so. The rule specifically prohibits calling on them from the outside. It doesn't say anything about doing so from inside the city. Technicality saves the day. It probably violates the spirit of the rule, but who cares? It's their own damn fault for not being more clear. But who are we going to turn to, and how are we going to go find them? The guild is one option. We know where they are located, and they would be very likely to agree to your proposal. True, but there might be other good candidates too, even if they come with more risk. We've just got to make sure it's a team that fits with our way of doing things. As for finding out where the other teams are, there's a friend of ours here in this city who might be able to lend a hand there. Oh, Ren! Great idea. If anyone could help us with that, it'd be her. Then let's hurry on over to the guild.
Just a quick break, that's all.
I see.
Hey, girl. How you doing? Hello there. You look like you have something on your mind. We have something we want to discuss with you. That's quite the clever little scheme you've devised. Leave it to man to find and exploit the smallest of loopholes within the rules. So, you think you can help us out? Of course. Who do you think you're talking to? I already know the names of all the teams, their bases of operations within the city, and where their respective entrances are located. How? You haven't even been here an hour. I'm sure glad she's on our side. Of course, I can't spill all the tea, but I can at least slip the current location of the teams. If you wish to have a successful alliance, I suggest you ally with a group that aligns with your principles. Do you have a particular team in mind? I think the only teams that would consider allying with us are Grayos.
Oh.
Okay. So, this is Gray. This is Chaos. This is a combination of Gray, or of Chaos and Law being at least 5. Since we're not good people, Grace don't give a shit about us. Obviously, it's fucking Ouroboros. Those 2 society goons from yesterday are here, and so's the Dire Wolf. Their strength is on another level, and that goes double for the Oathbreaker. Can't believe I'm even toying with the idea, but maybe we should ask them to join our crew. High risk, high reward. Are you sure you want to ally with the team you have chosen? After making the decision, you won't be able to return to the city for a while.
Oh.
Let's go!
Wait, did you say before?
Nope, don't care.
Okay then.
I want that hoe in his jacket. He can leave, but I want the girl and his jacket. I don't care about him.
You're not getting the jacket or the girl.
Watch me. Yeah, we're gonna try our luck with Ouroboros. Ouroboros.
Well, well. Looks like we have company.
Oh my. Our dear little problem solvers have come to say hello, it seems.
The hell are you doing here? This is our turf.
Like the woman said, we're just dropping by to say hi to our clients before the game starts. We asked Ren to give us your location. That little snitch. Our dear Ren used to be such a sweet kitten. But then she ran away from home. Why did my little baby do this to me? Probably because your way of doting on your cats is, extreme. That's what drove Kruger away, too. Oh, no. So, our little sexy, ugly-ass fucking Vale there drove Sharon away, too. You need to learn to give them some space. No one wants to be suffocated by you. Respectfully disagree. Actually, some men might be into that. What I'm saying. He gets it. Then I need to only find the right person. Perhaps one of these fine young men would accept my warm, tender embrace? Yes. I don't know what she does. I don't really care. Just yes. Or maybe the cute little kitty would be interested. I will gladly scoop her up and smother her with all of my affection. Yeah, I'll pass. Thanks. You're actually pretty close to my type. But the scale dust is a turnoff. I don't want that shit all over me. Ah, 'cause butterflies. Really? That's the part that puts you off? We're men. Simple lives, simple pleasures. Anyway, I'm all for forming a pact and collaborating with you kids. But you'll live to regret the decision until the day you die. Oh? You can't be serious. That's what you're here for? You don't want to do that, take it from me. There isn't a bigger monster in all of Zemiria than this guy. I'm inclined to agree. This man's very existence is pure poison. He's the last person you'd want to form an alliance with. Now that's a little harsh, don't you think? I'll say it again. Our contract was just an excuse to come here. I don't believe in working pro bono. We've got another client now, and we could just as easily team up with them. But then, figured as much. So why are you here then? Because this piece of shit game changed everything. Don't get me wrong, we don't need your help to win this thing. We've got other tools at our disposal. An alliance will just be one of those nice-to-haves. Just one more card in our deck. And we're well aware you're the wildest of wild cards. But we're up against the most monstrous, insane scum around, so I figure fighting fire with fire ain't a bad play. You've really thought this through, huh? I like you, kid. I really do. Well, you're up, Retzi.
Sending me again, are you? Why am I not surprised?
Alright, what do you do, butterflies? What's happening? Gold flies? Come on, man. Why don't you do your own damn dirty work for once in your life? You know as well as I do that life is best enjoyed with a little spice. So I'm spicing things up by letting one of the society's most vicious vipers sink her fangs into these kids. If you don't succumb to the poison and somehow come out on top, we'll join your little crew. Sound good? You know, most men would say, oh, I made a bad choice. No, I think I chose perfectly fine. A golden lance? No, it's more like a really long butter knife. Yes.
Isn't it lovely?
You can spread your butter all over me any day.
It's known as the Dusk Glaive. None other than the Grandmaster gave it to me as a present.
Oh, you know that's good shit.
Do make this fun for me, won't you? I would hate for you to die too quickly.
I would also not like that. Get back! On your guard, everyone. How about you and I go at it? Your stigma might be gone, but your martial arts prowess rivals my old master's at his prime. Show me what you can do, old man. If you insist, I am only as strong as I am today due to my training with Ryuga. I do not wish to disappoint one of his students. Their guard! Master can handle himself. Stay focused on her.
Let the sparks fly!
Deploying shards!
Alright, can we win? Bravo.
Forgive me. I
Feel
don't
easy?
intend to
Most
play
likely.
nice.
Is she sexy? Absolutely.
Search complete.
I cannot go over that. Bad.
Good luck! Shoot it!
A chance!
Go all out to these skills!
All you on yes!
Take him out! Accessing. Initialize.
Like hell you are! Payback time!
Oh!
Activating skill.
Interesting.
Here goes.
So she has the all. So she has all cancel, which cancels anything
Activating
you're in the
drive.
cast.
Activating skill.
Activating skill.
Here goes.
Engaging shield.
Payback time!
A chance has got.
Pop
Boost
that up.
gauge limit raised.
Slip by. Max boost.
Going all in.
Accessing. Initialize.
Like hell you are!
Let's get started.
Payback time! You'll pay for that.
Full boost. Go all out. Pressure him and move in.
Heated
Oh, how mischievous.
Here goes.
Full boost. Activating skill. I won't let this can't slip by. Accessing. Initialize. This go down. Activating
Like
drop.
hell you are! Payback time!
You'll be sorry.
Yeah, she can go over Green Cat now.
You'll never get. There's nothing I can't swipe.
Cat, coming your way.
Now or never.
Your turn, Judith!
Ready for this? Your turn.
Goodness, it's over already?
Oh, nice. That was easy. Oh my. You are one tough lady. We vastly outnumbered her, yet victory nearly slipped through our grasp. No? Yeah, I am not getting into bed with that she-devil. Fucking coward. I see you are no worse for wear. I'm relieved. Heh, not bad. Impressive. I had expected you to pull through. But I thought it'd be at the expense of a few limbs. This guy's a real piece of work. Now it's time for you to hold up your end of the bargain, and you better not pull a fast one on us.
Worry not. I am many things, but a liar isn't one of them. You'll have yourself a deal.
Oh, whoops. That's another oath. Time to break it.
For real, what?
Honestly, I was already more than happy to lend them a hand, even before the test.
I like her.
This suits me just fine. I'd rather help you out than that sack of shit anyway. Counting on you, Chief.
Whatever.
Still mad. He'll
still
be
mad
mad
about
till
my
the
truck.
time. 4 games in, still mad.
I should be relieved, but somehow I think I'm even more anxious than before. The feeling is mutual, I assure you. We can't afford to let our guard down with these 3 in our party. Oh, it'll only be these 2 joining you. I'm bailing. That fucking oath. What a bitch. I only came here to see them all. What? You're ditching us? Yeah, I'm managing the operation from the sidelines. You kids have way more energy than me, so I'll leave it to you. If you need me, I'll be chilling at a bar somewhere.
Bitch.
Oh, but don't forget our original request. Make sure you give this game a little extra dose of excitement. Okay, I don't get the jacket, but I do get the hoe. That was what I was really here for. What an utterly loathsome man. I'd still rather hang out with him than your fucking dad. Yeah, I dread to think what he's really after here. Hey, don't go getting cold feet on us. You were the ones who were so desperate to work with us. I can't speak for that repulsive creature, but you can rest easy knowing we won't cut your throats in your sleep. Oh, here's a fun idea. You can hire us as temporary employees. Would you like for me to call you Chief?
No.
I'd like for you to call me husband.
She would kill you. You'd be dead.
I'd be okay with that. Having her kill me? I think I would rather die.
Me too, man. Okay.
Just proving a point.
That you're an ass. Yes, I know.
After the alliance was formed, all that was left to do was wait for the game to begin. Both groups passed time by exchanging information until the appointed hour finally arrived. So I feel like I was supposed to be able to get Chaos level 5 here. Because I literally made every Chaos choice possible, and I did every Chaos related thing. But maybe I don't get it until the actual finale?
I do not know.
It's almost time. 2 p.m. on the dot.
The upper zone is now accessible to Team Arkwright Solutions.
It looks like the door has been activated. Now we just need to use our keycard. It didn't say anything about our alliance. I won't lie, I was a little anxious about that. I thought we'd be okay in the end, but I was nervous too. Looks like it's treating us as one team. Looks like we've joined your crew for real. Better get used to us, because we aren't leaving. I made the right choice. Out of all the ladies we saw, she was the best one. I don't really give a shit about Elaine. The fucking Mishu Shizuna or whatever her fucking name was from Ikaruga, that's fine. And fucking, although working with Heiyue, I would get Risha, who's a great pick. Well, this is it, y'all. Let's get moving. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, this labyrinth is way bigger than I expected. For real, and this is just the upper floor. I surmise this place was once an underground waterway, likely constructed during the Dark and Middle Ages. It might have been used as an escape route from the palace back then. Yeah, probably.
All of the players have now entered through their designated doors. Very good.
Sure. I'm just a floating hologram. Look at my chair. It's pretty sweet. Dantes. He's using a projection. Indeed, and a shard-based one by the looks of it.
I just confirmed that all participating parties have completed the game's registration process. I would like to extend a warm welcome to each and every team here. All 19 of you.
That's a higher number than I expected. It could be a little inflated. It's possible the Jaeger Corps split themselves into multiple groups.
You are standing in an underground facility that was constructed by the former royal family and tweaked by us for the purpose of this game. Before the slaughtering can begin, however, there are a few additional rules we must explain. Care to do the honors, Melchior?
Ooh, with pleasure. Finally, my time to shine has arrived.
Welcome to our little game, players. I am positively teeming with anticipation to get this glorious bloodbath underway. But first, there are a few important details you ought to know. Take a gander at the key card in your possession. That very card serves as unequivocal proof of your right to partake in our humble little game. We distributed one card to each team. The key to victory is to steal the other team's cards. And bring a set number of them to the doors at the end of each zone. After that, you will come face to face with the zone's boss. You must defeat them to advance. So, if you honestly believe you can finish this game without spilling a single drop of blood, then I'm happy to disappoint. When a team inevitably loses, they must hand over all of their key cards to the winner and take them out. They cannot advance, nor can they interfere with the remaining players inside the game area. Oh, and don't even think about fleeing the city. Heavens, no. You will all tremble in fear until the very last day of the game. Also, while I cannot force you to kill each other, I will cry if you don't, so for my sake, don't show any mercy. I should probably mention the bonus feature we throw in to add a touch of thrill and suspense. We placed nuclear bombs in each of the underground zones. They aren't as potent as our palace bomb, but they're at least as strong as a shot from a railway gun. If you let even one of them go off, a few thousand people will soon be knocking on Adios' door. The bombs are hidden, so you'll have to defeat the zone boss to disable their activation switch. There's a time limit in place, so no dilly-dallying. If you focus solely on disabling the palace bomb, you may find that Arazian will be short a few districts at the end of the game. Now, I know that was a lot for your tiny little brains to process, but I do hope you at least got the gist of it. We'll be keeping a watchful eye on all of you. We can't have you breaking any rules now, can we? So try to be on your best behavior.
Alrighty then. Now that the ground rules have been laid bare, we can finally start the murdering. For round 1, you will need 3 key cards to proceed to the next zone. The first bomb will go off in exactly 3 hours.
Okay, got 3 hours.
We spared no expense in preparing this carnival of carnage, so put on a good show. I want to see piles of mutilated corpses.
That bastard sure loves the sound of his own voice. The situation's gone from bad to worse to shit. That's putting it mildly. I cannot fathom how they acquired so many explosives. If they really are as powerful as a railway gun, then we're in a lot of trouble. I imagine Melchior devised that part of the plan, and unfortunately we would need more than 3 hours to find them on our own. I doubt we could tip the police either. We'd run the risk of the public finding out about this game. They planned it all down to the smallest detail. It makes me sick. I don't disagree, but we should focus our energy on the task at hand, namely defeating the bosses of each zone. You're right, Master. We shouldn't overthink this. Thanks to that time limit, we gotta move through fights quick. No time for coordinating. I think best if Walter and I act on our own in battle. Oh, we can't promise you we won't be caught in the crossfire, so be ever so cautious. Wow, that's not ominous at all. There's no telling what's waiting for us in here, so keep your eyes and ears open, everyone. Cooperation strike. Depending on the group you chose to cooperate with, Arazian, different characters become your allies. Certain characters can be controlled in both field and command battles, whereas others cannot be controlled on the field and will act on their own in command battles. Lame, come on, let me throw her ass in the party.
She do what she wants.
She can heal allies, targets everybody. That's cool. I mean, sure. I guess it's basically like having 6 party members, question mark?
Okay.
Alright. Let's get this road on the show.
I suggest physical attacks for now. Activating skill. I won't hold back. One skill coming right at me.
Appreciating skill.
Let's get started. A chance. Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Nice. That went great.
Shall I prepare some sweets
Man,
for you, Mr.
not a
Arkwright?
shred of mercy. Glad you guys are with us and not against us.
And I am all too glad to be working with such lovely boys and girls.
Can it with the flirting. We've got a lot of shit to do and not a lot of time.
Treasure located. Let's go. Proceed with caution.
Oh man, they're fucking fighting outside of battle too.
Show 'em what you're capable of. Battle finished. We did exemplary work.
Exemplary work indeed. Indigo ring. Don't need it. Hell yeah. What was that?
Yo! Welcome to the party.
That guy already?
Behind us!
What? Yeah. It's him. That's the guy we saw in Long Live.
Damn. It ain't every day I run into someone who could take one of my attacks head on. You're the real deal, aren't you, Roaring Lion?
Nah, you just a bitch. I'm almost 70 years old. And you
I cast that name aside long ago. So the Gardens intend to aid Almada to the last, I see.
Yep. Gotta honor the contract we made with Dantes and all.
You know? You got sharper fangs than that scrawny, mitten-haired bitch. I like you. Ariok the Eradicator, wasn't it? You
Good thing
zone
this ain't a
boss?
quiz show, because you'd be wrong. You could think of me as this game's ref. I'm here to carry out the observational system's will.
Okay.
That way, when it finds a couple of cheaters like you, I can deliver a little dose of punishment. I'll give you some credit, though. The possibility of teams joining up never crossed our minds.
Shit, this isn't good. An alliance must be regarded as violation of the rules. Oh no.
Nah, you're good. If it was, the nuclear device would have blown you sky high by now. If anything, I like the way you think. Takes one hell of a creative mind to find a loophole in our rules. You're really towing the line here, though. That's why you got a penalty on your hands. And I'm here to deliver it. Good luck. Try not to die on me, you hear?
Don't smile like that when you're talking about murder. It's creepy. Well, here he comes. This should be quite entertaining.
Give me your worst.
As per you.
Let's get to hunting already.
Here goes.
Junkie.
Here goes, son.
Boost gauge, limit engaging shield.
Payback time.
You'll be sorry.
Boost level maximum.
Keep it up, it's working.
Zypha activate.
Don't mind me. Cobalt curtain activate. If you please.
Have this done? Enjoy.
Illustrious dance.
I'm bursting.
Activating skill.
Activating skill.
It's go time.
Activating
Let's
skill.
party this scene up. Finish him, Van.
Full boost. Activating skill.
Get paralyzed? Can't
All
do
you
that.
on yes.
Activating drive.
All you on yes.
Activating skill.
Here goes. Cobalt curtain activate. There.
Activating skill.
Here goes.
Line.
Activating skill. A chance.
Activating drive.
I won't let this chance slip by. One skill coming right up. A chance. Missile down.
I'm
Initiating skill.
This done? Enjoy.
Chance.
Full boost. Go all out. A chance. Activating drive. Missile down.
Activating skill.
It's go time.
Boost level maximum.
More.
Activating skills.
Can't handle anymore,
We
dude.
won't lose.
Activating skill.
It's
Activating skill.
Payback time.
Up.
Boost gauge limit raised.
Up to you, Reset.
Can't complain.
Nice.
Ooh.
Moving on up.
I did it! Oh, I could do better.
Not bad. You guys got some fire in you, that's for sure. Holy smokes, his wounds just closed up. This guy's a monster. You think his halberd armor are artifacts? Very likely. They could be granting him unlimited regenerative power. How is that fair? And you called us cheaters? Hell yeah, now I'm getting pumped up, ready for round 2. Nope, we're done for now. The moderating system isn't compelling me to act anymore, which means the punishment you deserve has been doled out. So that's how that works. Power granted him must be only reserved for punishing those who break the rules. The amount of punishment imposed must be relative to the infraction committed. Here's the takeaway. Don't break the rules. Also, if I catch you slacking in a fight, I'll light a fire under your asses. Oh, don't you dare die on me before this is over. I'm happy you're taking part of this, by the way. You said you're an actress, right? One of these days, I ought to go and see one of those movie things. Excuse me? Are you implying you've never seen a movie before? That is ridiculous. Do yourself a favor and go to the theater right now. You're better off ditching this stupid game anyway. Judith? Is this really so pressing of an issue? I'll think about it. Okay.
Okay.
Good riddance. I don't really care about him not seeing a movie before, but if he goes to watch one right now, I wouldn't complain. And if he doesn't, I will drag his sorry butt to a theater seat myself. He has a lot of catching up to do. Well, if he were to do so, that would be one less powerful foe to worry about. Thanks for backing us up, you guys. If not for you, I doubt we would have stood a chance. Whatever. Frankly, that left me a little unsatisfied. I mean, we wouldn't have had to fight him if we'd never made this alliance in the first place. But it did help us learn about the penalty system. Makes me think this might not be the only loophole. And now we know that exposing said loopholes won't immediately trigger the nuclear weapon. The same can't be said for flagrant violations. In any event, this was likely intended as a warning. Stay away from the gray areas of the game. If I were to speculate, I'd say the final judgment call on penalties will be made by the device overseeing the game rather than Omada himself. That seemed probable. We should keep that possibility in mind moving forward. Right. Anyway, we may have started off on the wrong foot, but at least we got some useful info out of the deal. Let's keep moving. Right, we have no time to waste. Indeedly do.
Oh, I smell treasure.
Now what?
Testing, testing. This thing on? Can everyone hear me?
Oh, great. It's that psychopath.
My name is Viola. I'm the boss of the Upper Zone, which you're all currently in. I'm here to inform you that 2 teams are out of the running.
Team Zahat has been eliminated. Team Delore has been eliminated.
What? Already? Team Zahat? Oh, the Scorpions of Zahat. That's the Jaeger Corps that operates in the Central East. And Team Delore must be referring to the Delore family.
Both teams were certainly formidable, but they quickly ran into foes above their level. Quite unlucky. Oh well, so it goes. You'll be notified like this every time a team is eliminated. Better pick up the pace, my precious little players. Clock's ticking.
Why can't I get with her? Didn't take long for this to turn into a free-for-all. Yeah, this is gonna be just as chaotic as the old man said it would be. No telling what we'll run in, when we'll in, blah, blah. No telling when we'll run into another team. Try to be careful, but remember, this is still a race against time. Right, we'll keep that in mind.
This labyrinth is rather large, isn't it?
It's a labyrinth, yeah.
Yes, alarmingly so.
And all the other teams are blasting through it at the same time as us?
Let's keep moving until physical attacks for now.
And action.
Your daddy's sword.
Don't forget about your charge attack.
Keep clubbing my way.
Good. That went great.
You're a true professional, Van.
Could have been better.
Looks like we can rest here.
That hits the spot.
That must be 8. Oh no, the bracers.
Oh, they about to not be happy.
They're about to not be alive.
Hey, guys! Didn't take long for us to bump into each other, huh?
So our first opponents are the Guild's elites. Great. Lady Luck ain't smiling on us today. Nah, she's doing me a real favor.
It hasn't even been 3 hours since we last met, and now there's even more of you.
I'm so very happy for you, Walter. You must be thrilled to see your old rival again, no?
Actually, we ran into each other just the other day.
It seems like they have some history. Yeah, they both studied under the same master.
I figured we'd cross paths in here sooner or later, but I didn't think it'd happen so soon. Not sure whether to call this a stroke of luck or a bad break.
Well, that nosy woman ain't here, so I'd normally be up for having our no-holds-barred match. But we're not the stars of the show this time. You've got your Bracer girls in tow, and I'm part of the Arkride gang today.
Now then, how do we want to handle this? If we defeat you, we will have 3 key cards in our possession.
Oh, you took out one of the teams that just got eliminated, huh? Yep, we beat the Delore family pretty soundly. We've had our run-ins with them in the past, but it's been a while since we last traded blows. It was a short-lived reunion, though. Their numbers have been dwindling ever since Almada entered the scene. We handed them over to our co-workers, and they are delivering them to the police as we speak. However, they will not disclose the nature of the arrest. We can't let the public learn about this game. Makes sense. So the guild sent its very best down here while having backup above ground for arrests. Anyway, there aren't any rules that say you have to fight another team if you encounter them. We got some leeway until the first time limit, too. Yeah, there's no reason for us to duke it out. I wasn't finished. Unfortunately for you, we're taking you out of the game right here, right now. We are? We have 2 reasons. First, you're putting the lives of civilians in jeopardy by dragging them into this. Right, you have the Bracer code to follow. Now, I'll be the first to admit that you all look like you can handle yourselves in a fight. But that still leaves reason number 2. You've chosen to ally with the society. And I'm not about to stand aside and let you be corrupted by them. Jin. No one's corrupting anyone. We're the same people we always were and always will.
Sounds like an empty platitude, my friend. You'll have to back your words up. And what better way to prove your point than by beating us in battle? Show me your indomitable spirit. With your fists.
Don't have fists. Can I offer you Stumbaton?
Well, I tried. Guess we're doing this the hard way.
Why are you like this, man? You don't have to concoct some lame-ass excuses to throw down the gauntlet. Why are you like this, man?
Of course I do. After all, I have the honor of the Bracer Guild supporting Gauntlet to abide by. I can't throw it around willy-nilly. We aren't exactly free to do whatever we want, unlike you snakes.
I'm sure the adults can handle themselves, but the kids are more susceptible to suggestion.
Like you? You're basically
And those 2 society creeps are a bad influence.
If we're doing this, then I'm going all out.
I mean, Sharon was
Fair
part of
warning.
the society. She was pretty great.
Your group has the advantage in numbers. So if you lose to us here, then chances are you would have never made it to the end. Hope you're ready, Van.
Always. Let's do this thing!
I'm gonna fucking wreck you, Prince.
Give me your worst. Think you can break me? Think again.
I'll show you no mercy.
Nobody's as fast as me.
Activating skill.
Vulgar Claw!
Except not really.
Your turn, Judith!
Activating skill.
Accessing. Initialize.
Activating drive.
Just to be sure.
Payback time!
Initiating skill.
Sucker! Here goes. All you on this.
Boost level maximum.
Payback time!
could get tough. Here goes. Don't mind me. Won't get past me. Activating drive. Activating skill.
Activating skill.
Time's up. Auxiliary. 1, 2, 3. Lift off. Activating drive.
Boost gauge limit raised.
Oh, radiant wings. Night of Hysteria.
We have to do something.
And we're back.
Boost gauge limit raised.
Look at you spamming those ass crafts like fucking.
Guard down.
I won't lose.
Here goes. This done. You got this.
Initiating skill.
Here we go. Heralding pace.
Now or never.
Boost level maximum. Activating skill.
Chance.
Don't underestimate me.
Like hell you are.
Too slow.
Payback time. You'll pay for that. I knew you were tough.
Ow.
Here goes.
Spamming this ass craft is fucking right.
Yep.
Behold the fists of the Amuka. Hold drive. Payback time.
No, not now. I won't let this chance slip by. Max! Don't mind me. Mr. Arkwright! One skill! Mr. Arkwright! One Mr. Arkwright! Activating skill!
Activating skill.
Here I go!
Initiating skill.
Enjoy! It's your call!
Activating skill.
Yeah. In the sequel, they made it so that you can only use one S-craft per full boost. But here, as long as I have the CP, I can just spam it as many times as I want, as long as my full boost lasts. Hence why I was able to fucking throw out like 6 in a row.
Okay.
Because it cost 100, and then I got a bunch back, then it cost 100, and then I got a bunch back, and that bunch back gave me yet another 100 to use it again. Darn, we lost this one. Well, that was unsatisfying. You should have gone down way quicker, considering how outnumbered you were. You better join me for a real one-on-one later. Already itching for more, huh? Well, if I'm free, sure. Despite the odds, they put up a good fight. Indeed, though I expected as much from the elites of the Calvardian Guild. Well, that sucked. I thought we'd put up more of a fight, but you guys are tough as nails. That, and we were badly outnumbered. Feels like we never had a chance to begin with. Hey, you were the ones who picked a fight with us. Should have known what you were signing up for. Although that grizzly bear still looks like he could go another round or two. Same goes for Elaine. Well, the silver lining in all this is we won't have to worry about the surface. They can take care of things there.
Actually, this works out perfectly for me.
Huh? Huh? Did you say something?
Oh, yes. Congratulations. Victory is yours.
And so are these cards.
Save 2 key cards, giving us our thirds.
Team Bracer has been eliminated.
Score. Can't believe we managed to nab 2 of these at
You
once.
all have thoroughly convinced me that you won't be swayed by those dubious forces.
I don't know. She's like, I'm watching Lucrezia's hips sway, and I'm just following them.
And that these cards are in safe hands. I trust you.
No, don't do that. We'll make sure that trust isn't misplaced. I mean, we've been chaotic all game, dude. You should not trust me. You sure it's okay for the guild to be pulling out this
Lives
early,
of 280,000 people hang in the balance. This isn't the time to be worrying about saving face. Besides, we won't be sitting idly by. We'll be holding down the fort outside.
If you take down any major baddies, call us up. We'll come back down and take them to the station.
Are you allowed
The
to?
rules only specified that we can't interfere with the remaining players. Catch my drift?
Fair.
I suppose you're right. We can't help you directly, but we have other means of backing you up.
Wow, you guys sure are reliable. And crafty, too. They had a contingency plan all along. Thank you for your support. We're counting on you.
We'll be counting on you as well. To win this thing in our stead and bring some villains to justice.
Sure thing, big guy. Sure thing. He's got all those hotties with him. I don't stand a chance.
Whew. Okay, that's 3 key cards in the bag.
Great! That means we can unlock the door to the boss.
Lion thing.
So, we're up against a needle gun user, huh? Looking forward to laying the smackdown on you.
You can't get a smackdown on that shoulder.
I suggest physical attacks for now.
Yeah, I bet you do. That's all you fucking suggest.
I eagerly await your performance.
More Grendel.
Show him what your hand's capable of.
Nice. Moving on up.
Treasure located.
Go Wolf Cape. Rents the boy.
Let's get to work.
Ah.
Okay.
The fuck? That thing's just a mouth.
No, it's not fuzzy.
It has no eyes. It's just a mouth.
No, I think it has eyes. I think you can't see because of the sparklies. You're right. I don't know.
You did exemplary work.
Don't know if babies.
Definitely not babies.
That's probably how I go. Oh, remember we found out we can't like actually zoom in on them or whatever.
Maybe not find that out.
I thought we did.
You cannot zoom on them.
No, we can't. Stupid book.
Huh, looks like a chest.
What's up here? Oh.
Oh.
I eagerly await your performance.
Give me your words.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
You are a wonder, Spriggan.
Get ready. This enemy's tough.
Big bad beetle horns.
I'll take it from
You have a charge attack ready.
I do. I'm throwing it out.
Let's deploy sharks into the ground. I did it!
The Call Ray has been upgraded to play out of space.
Huh.
Leave this to me.
It's go time.
I'm on it.
Big
Huh,
bad beetle.
looks like a chest.
I suggest physical attacks for now.
Looks like the game.
That's all you do is suggest physical attacks in there.
I'm on it. Don't forget about your charge.
The fuck it was.
Combat over. Processing data.
Take care. It's above an A-level threat. I
That's a
eagerly
fucking
await your
animal threat
performance.
then. Fucking need to get dried, girl.
Don't forget about your charge.
Brace yourself.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
What the?
Don't mind if I barge in.
What? Oh, that's fucking stupid. The fuck? Alright, I'll periodically interrupt fights in the underground to wreak havoc. Just dish out some damage and he'll retreat. Fleeing is also an option. Take the gun has been temporarily made available.
Full boost. Go all out to me.
Bitch.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Like hell you are. Payback time.
Now it's my turn. One skill coming right out. Mr. Arkride. Full boost. Go all cheating skill.
See you around.
Well, fuck going into command battles then.
Stats upgraded.
At least I hope fuck going into command battles then. If he can jump in during fucking field battles, that'll be stupid.
Treasure located. Beginning engagement. Brace yourself. Gauge fully replenished.
Take this gun!
Show them what you're really capable of.
Gotcha.
Not done yet.
Great!
Boost gauge
So
limited
I'm doing like that already. Okay. Marble brooch.
Bet we can rest there.
Rest from our
That hits the
downstairs.
spot.
This could get tricky with so many. I'm on it. Don't forget about your charge attack.
Gotcha! This gun!
Next.
I suggest physical attacks for now. Almost finished. We did exemplary work.
Take this!
Boost gauge fully replenished.
Take this! Gotcha!
Now, hit him with sharp.
Gotcha!
More remaining. Enemy suppressed. Nice work.
Let's go.
Whew. That hits the spot.
Cash. Oh yeah, look at all that secret we got. We should be good to open up a lot of things now. And just like that, we are. Damn. Require 1 million mirror in total.
Oh,
That is.
that is a thing for sure.
Yeah, I think that we're not even close to. We're literally just at the halfway mark for that.
Activating maintenance mode. Skills changed.
Commencing maintenance.
Much more HP.
Whew. That hits the spot.
Alright. Looks like our first boss of the game.
And so we will.
Wait! What's
I
wrong?
can sense a lot of people on the other side of this door, and they're locked in a fierce battle.
Sucks for them. Oh, damn. Wonder who we're dealing with.
One of them's the Kruga for sure,
Oh, well, there go your family.
and I'm almost positive the other one's the Eisenshield.
Oh, there goes your other family. What should we do? You're from one of those groups, right?
Yeah,
Well, make up your mind quick. It won't be long before they notice we're here. Don't think I need to spell out what the worst case scenario is. A three-way brawl wouldn't be a fun time, and if they ganged up on us, we'd be totally screwed. I vote to try anyway. I would rather enjoy the challenge. You are one crazy lady. Well, no one else is in favor, so sorry. Are there any other alternatives? There's one. We back one of them up. That'd make the chance of them turning on us nil. It'd also make it way easier to win. What's on plan? Well, if we're backing one of them, then it has to be the
No, it doesn't have to be them. Please, don't let me be a factor in your decision.
Good, because I didn't want to back up her shitty-ass dad.
Mm-hmm.
But, are you certain you're alright with fighting your own people?
Positive. After all, I'm not with them right now. I'm with you guys, and if I have to treat them like enemies on the battlefield, then so be it. I won't let my emotions cloud my judgment. Doing so would be dishonoring the warriors of Krugen name. So don't worry about me. I want you to choose based on what you think is best.
Well, if you're sure. Just so you know, the warriors of Kruger despise groups like Armada who involve civilians in their conflict. I have no clue who they're working for now. But my guess is they're here to put a permanent end to Armada. I do know that the Eisenshield serves as a law enforcement agency for the Free Cities. Unfortunately, I have no inkling as to who their current employer is. If I were to speculate, I would say their goal is to take Armada into custody rather than execute them. So one's here to kill, one's here to arrest. Which one we're going to side with? Well, sounds like I have to fucking go with the Kruger Googs, because they sound like they're gonna be chaos.
It is a shame her dad's a dick.
He's not a dick, he's not cute. Okay, what are my choices? Yep.
Aw, man. Oh, wait, no.
No, it is. No, it is. Back to Kruger, get the chaos.
Okay.
Gotta back the Krug.
Okay.
Barry, you're lucky I'm an asshole, and I want people dead.
Chaos Kryptonite. Rank up.
Barry, you're lucky I'm a dick. I hate your people.
Is that not?
It's not.
That's Spriggan?
We're Arkride Solutions, and we're lending a hand to the warriors of Kruger.
We'll be fighting at your side, Ubby.
What, you think I'm such a bitch I need your help? Fuck you.
So you're proposing a temporary alliance, eh?
That's right. We're not here to decide who's right or wrong, but we're taking a side regardless.
Well, this took a turn for the worse, and you formed an alliance with the Society? You guys look tougher than our reinforced Jaegers, I'll give you that. I will leave the regimental commander to you. We'll take care of the rest.
The odds are stacked against us, but we will not be defeated. Our will is ironclad, and our resolve cannot be broken. Men, to arms! Yeah!
Not for long, there aren't.
I'll show you the pride of Eisenshield. Let's get started. Here goes!
Got a whole slew of them. Here goes. Time for the main event.
Activating skill.
Oh, activating.
Yes, I was sloppy.
It's go time.
Activating
There's
skill.
nothing I can't swipe. Finish him, Van. Activating
Brace
skill.
yourself.
Give him your all.
That's it.
Limiter unlocked.
Bitches didn't even get a single turn. So proud. So proud. She's fucking gold.
The battle is won. Accept your defeat with grace, Commander Garrett.
No, those fuckers cheated. They kept stealing turns and fucking using magic and shit.
I had thought we would emerge victorious, but alas, it was not meant to be.
Arusha has smiled upon us today. We must give her thanks.
Give us thanks.
Like fucking, I could have taken them all on at once like that.
Indeed. She was on your side this time. Through the victor goes the spoils.
Great handed Hassan his keycard. And now we beat Hassan
Team
and take his
Eisenshield
keycard.
A has been eliminated.
Glory to the Kruger! Glory to Arusha!
Glory to Glorzo!
We have no reason to remain here. Let us withdraw to the surface.
So, here's the annoying thing. I'm the one who won. Why'd he get the card?
For real, what?
Yo, Dad, give me the card, bitch. Even though I already have it.
Yabba, thanks for your timely support. I'm assuming you do not intend to fight us here, correct?
Wrong. Nah, we've got all the key cards we need already.
We're moving through.
But if you really want to try our luck against us, then I'm game.
No. We would rather avoid back-to-back battles if we can help it.
Same, I'm out of CP. I blew it all in that fight.
Hubby.
I had my eye on you during that fight, Farida. And I was very impressed by what I saw.
Yeah, I've never seen somebody warm a bench quite like that.
Sending you off to Vans was not a mistake after all. He's been treating you well, I hope?
Yeah, he's been preparing me for marriage.
They've all been super nice to me.
She seems really happy. I'm glad she didn't have to fight them. Small Fry could have handled it fine either way. She's tougher than she looks. No, there's no harm in letting kids be kids, I suppose. Shut up, Aaron. There's one more topic to discuss, the spoils of battle. We only received one key card. Would you be opposed to us having it? Yes! Y'all can take it. Like I said, we've got all the cards we need, and you fought more of the battle than we did. Very well, but we can't send you away empty-handed. We will be returning to our base for some rest, so we'll let you go ahead of us. Appreciate that. Alright, then we'll be off. Farida.
We fought side by side this time, but when we next meet, it will likely be as enemies.
So, I love how they said, oh, you gotta beat the boss within 3 hours, or mini kabloom. Oh, we're gonna head back to our base and take a nap. Fucking asshole.
When the time comes, you will have to come at us with everything you have. And I expect you to do the same for Qasim should you face him.
Hate that kid.
Understood.
Hollow Star. Acquired all hollow cores. Ooh. Can't find all 4. Okay, so it's just a trophy. Okay. Okay, hollow core. What does Batten do? Stun extension. Wait. Allows one to stun an already stunned enemy when boosted. Damage stun enemies for 30. It's fucking useless. Yours is good. Yours is... You don't really use that. So... Fuck it.
Name's Batum. I'll be looking after you.
Cool, I guess.
Resistant to arc. Physical attacks are more effective. Launching ambush.
They're stunned! Up to you, Reset!
Activate! Boost gauge limit removed.
Stunned an already stunned enemy.
Here I go.
Activate skill. Boost
No,
gauge
that's
limit
actually
removed.
Enemy suppressed. Let us proceed ahead.
Look at all the experience I got.
You snooze, you lose. Keep it up.
Initiating skill.
I won't let this chance slip by.
Energy activate skill.
If you please.
Activating skill.
Hit him hard.
Activating skill.
No, that's
Team
not.
Kruger
That's
Base
not
has
a
been
fucking
very
terrible
done.
hollow core.
That's not Uppy's group, at least. But still. Treasure located.
Treasure obtained. What are remnants middle zone? Middle zone.
Best point found.
Whew, that hits the spot.
We need to cook.
Whew, that
We need
hits
to
the
get our
spot.
CP back though.
Forget about your charge attack.
Oh, I have eyes.
I'm trying one of those glowing blues with eye contours.
It has eyes. That has to be eyes.
Now or never.
Wow. Oh.
Going all
Maybe?
Maybe. Maybe.
Looks like, I don't know. Looks like it's part of the helmet type thing.
Go get him.
I don't know.
Right. I also didn't really realize Scorpion Tail, but that's fine.
Activating skill.
It's fine.
Your move!
Hit him hard! Activate skill!
A chance!
Activating skill.
Initiating skill.
A chance!
It should be safe for now. Shall I brew you some tea, Miss Cloda?
2, 2, 2, 142. That's
Hollow core, leveled up.
Like, I'm happy because, like, we don't kill no cute monsters, but then I'm like, no cute monsters.
I believe this device here is our card reader. The center of the zone awaits us on the other side of this door. We got all the cards we need to open it, right? Then let's show this Armada boss who's boss. Hold up, before we charge in guns blazing, I gotta confirm something first. Confirm what? That you're all ready for what might happen in there. Come on, dude, how many times we gotta tell you? We're ready to risk our lives. This ain't about risking lives. It's about taking them. What? These are the guys who took the lives of everyone in Cray, and they're prepared to do the same to people here. No telling what they'll pull. Best case scenario, we go in there, crack some skulls, and throw them behind bars. But the actual outcome could be much, much uglier. Oh. Now, I ain't saying you guys have to do the deed. That'd be my job. Though, even if you don't have their blood on your hands, you'll still be involved in whatever happens, and you'll have to live with the guilt. You sure you're ready for that? The weight of such an act is heavier than you could imagine. It's a burden that you may have to carry for the rest of your lives. I like how Reen's not just gonna fucking put everybody, or I like how he's not like Reen, where he's gonna put everybody in jeopardy and not take a life if need be. But it's pretty good. There's absolutely no shame in staying behind.
Can it, Gramps? Like I was saying earlier. Come on, dude. I knew it might go down like this since the very damn start. Hell, I'll take them out myself if I have to.
It's not that easy. Bro.
I feel the same way.
You couldn't even
do it the first time.
To be fair, that was like her sister, and this is just some bitch.
I get, like, sure, I guess. Maybe.
But you couldn't even do it the first fucking time.
Shut up! If I
Lives of
can't
so
say,
many
you can't say.
innocents
I was
are
about
at
to say
stake
it, and
here.
they're like, you're not allowed to say it.
I'll do whatever I can to protect them. As your concierge, my duty is to you. Turning away now would be shirking my responsibilities.
I'm just an actress. I'm just here for the silver screen.
Listen, I might not always be on the right side of the law, but that's one line I never dared cross.
I take stuff, not lives.
These scumbags, on the other hand, have crossed it one too many times. So if that's how it has to be, then so be it.
Oh man, I love how we're not just gonna try and talk to them and arrest them. Like, we are ready to just kill them.
Yeah. If I'm being perfectly honest, I'm scared. I don't know how I'd live with myself if the worst came to pass.
Yeah. Like, we're probably gonna try and throw them behind bars, ideally. But I bet a choice to let them live and send them up to get arrested or kill them for extra law or chaos points.
But if the nuclear devices go off, that'll be the least of my worries. I'd rather help than do nothing.
The Genesees have caused so much pain and suffering. I don't want their power to be abused any further. So if that's what it comes to, then I'll handle it. I'll shoulder that burden with everyone here. So yes, I'm ready, Van.
Your dad's probably gonna kill so many people in the second game. Gotcha. Come on, man. Overprotective much? Shut up. You threw my car at a robot. I didn't take you for a family man, Van, dear. Or perhaps you're more like a mother hen. Ah, shut up. Let's just head through the damn door.
Keycards confirmed. The door has been unlocked.
Hey, girl. Love you. Hate that I gotta fight you, but love you. Hey, what can I say? Simple man. I see a woman, say okay. I don't care what kind of heinous atrocity she commits. As long as she's attractive. Well, guess there's no turning back.
Indeed. There's no way I'd let you leave now. Not when you've kept me waiting ever so long.
Ever so baby.
Why the long faces? You're the first team here. Rejoice! Turn those frowns upside down.
Take off your shirt and I'll talk. Think about it. No can do. Not while the crazy sadist is in the house. So that's the thing next to you, the activation switch for the bomb? Yes, you're right on the mark. A shame it'd only kill a measly few thousand. The one from the palace can wipe out hundreds of thousands. It's a lot more impressive toy, to be sure. Did you just call it a toy? It's a weapon of mass destruction, not some tool for your amusement. Oh, but it is, as far as I'm concerned. It's just a child's plaything. Much like the people in this game, in fact. All of you, including the 280,000 in this city, are nothing more than toy soldiers, fated to be cast into the fire when broken. How can you say something so inhumane? The people of Cray, Aracion, and all the other towns and cities lead very real lives. You think they don't matter? Their lives hold no meaning? Well, they do. Every single human life is equal and precious. They're all... Shut your mouth. Kindly take that equality bullshit and shove it. I can tell you had a decent upbringing just by looking at you. Tell me, have you ever imagined what it'd be like to go from riches to rags, to have all that privilege stripped from you in the blink of an eye? Well, I hadn't either, until it really happened to me. Like you, I was once an ignorant little girl, born into a noble family in a small country in the Central East. We lived a happy, blissful life. But it all went up in flames. The mad race for resources and mirror in the Central East led my country and my family to ruin. After that, I just kept falling and falling and falling. I thought I hit the bottom when I was sold to an organized crime group, but the abyss swallowed me up and sent me spiraling further down. I was trampled on and violated over and over again. I'm sure that sort of life is foreign to you, huh, little girl? Alright, so you had a rough go of it. That still doesn't mean you can go around blowing up cities. I don't know. What do these cities do to help her?
For real.
I often think back to when I first heard the news of the Erebonian prince's marriage. When I learned that he wedded a Central Eastern orphan, I couldn't help but laugh. Oh, Sherazard. She and I are one and the same, yet she lives a life of royalty while I'm stuck in squalor. How is that fair? The answer is that it isn't. The world is rotten to the core, with injustice ingrained so deep it's become impossible to root it out. And what about those innocent people you're killing, What did they ever do to you? They didn't do anything to me, but they also did nothing for me. They didn't, y'all didn't send shit to help the Central East when we needed it.
Oh, I very much hope they all burn. Along with this wretched world. I've wanted that for so long now. For so long. Nevertheless, I came to realize that wouldn't fully satiate my desire for revenge. So I clawed my way up the very organization that abused me. I manipulated my way to the top, and right as I hit the peak, I met the man who would change my life forever, Gerard Dantes. He brought our organization to its knees, as he does with all his enemies. Then he brought it under his heel, by subjecting my allies, my foes, and even me to an all-consuming fear. In the face of that fear, everyone is equal, no matter where you're born, who you are, or what you've done. And that's when I realized something. The terror that man brings to the world is the ultimate equalizer.
Hey, they kind of got a point. So, in short, you met the worst possible person at the worst possible time. I sympathize. The hole in your heart was filled in the most twisted way possible. I'm beginning to pity you. You've led a hard life.
I don't want your pity, you damn brats! You know nothing about us! But everyone will know true fear very soon. Our boss's new world is nearly upon us. Sadly, you won't be a part of it. Your existence would be a blight on his world. So I will eradicate you!
I swear I've heard her voice before. Oh, you got
Wait.
uniform too?
This is just like that time under the Capitol, when those mafiosos took power-enhancing drugs.
Looks like she got one hell of a boost from them, too. Careful, guys.
If you thought those weaklings were tough, you won't last very long against me. We combined our research with another's to attain power beyond our wildest imagination.
Oh? Might you be referring to that drug from Crossbell?
No, sis.
Its main ingredient shouldn't exist anymore. But if I'm wrong, then that's all the more reason to put it out of commission. For good.
You kidding me? That shit's for the weak.
Now then, it's time for the fireworks show. I can't wait to see Oracion burst into flames.
God, I know her voice from somewhere.
But first, I will drown you in a sea of fear. Take your final breath, because the tide of death draws near.
Poetic. Oh, she got the thing.
Give it up. You can't change anything now.
Thing won't die.
Initiating skill.
If you could, let's get
Sorry, the thing.
Got a whole slew. Brace yourself.
Here goes.
Give them your all. Loose gauge, limit
Your turn, Judith.
Activating skill.
I won't let this chance watch closely.
Getting on my nerves.
Boost gauge limit removed. Activating skill. Boost gauge limit removed.
Activating drive.
You know what to do, Anya.
Activating skill.
And now she's blind.
Pissing me off.
Activating skill.
Go already.
Activating drive.
How's about this?
No. That game's not even out yet, technically.
Is it just me, or is
Yeah, no, that's the one that comes out. It comes out in August. I think I thought it came out later in August, but it might come out earlier. It might already be out now.
Look
I'm
who's
not sure.
coming.
He's
This'll hurt.
Not out yet. Yeah, that's the East game that comes out in a couple months.
This'll hurt.
Oh, I can't Grendel.
This'll hurt.
Try and make it fun.
Oh, dice you up.
What?
She's the map.
A new swiper.
Boost level. Now activating drive.
You know what to...
Activating skill.
Here goes.
Boost. Activating drive.
You know what...
Activating skill.
Don't mess with me.
Wrecked by Pluto.
Deploying shield.
Let me hear you scream.
Pistol thing. Oh shit, that looks cool.
Light 'em up.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Locked.
I won't lose.
So that's a silent.
Boost level. Activating drive.
Activating skill.
Here I
Initiating
go.
skill.
A chance.
You know what to do, Anya.
Activating skill.
I won't let this chance slip by. Cobalt Curse, activate. This goes out.
How's about this? You know what to do, Anya.
Activating skill.
Yeah, we didn't play over that though.
Boost level maximum.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
I didn't watch that in too much English.
Take care.
Activating drive.
Payback time. Here goes.
Activating skill.
Here I go.
The Somnium Files.
Press
Tama?
them and move in.
We didn't play Nirvana Initiative.
Oh, okay.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Right
for me.
I won't lose.
Activating
Activating
drive.
skill.
Activating skill.
That's how it goes.
I did it. Oh, I could do better.
Nope.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to look. Lupin the Third.
It's over.
Nope.
Time to surrender.
No way in hell I do that.
Shit! If I dodge this.
Oh.
I think finish her off is the way to go.
Oh, she's Eleanor.
That might be where we heard it from. She got everywhere, didn't she?
She's also Nessa.
We didn't watch that though.
No.
Right. After the boss out of his alignment choice. On the Bracer Guild, finish her off. On the Bracer Guild route is 3, Chaos plus 10 other routes. Law plus 5 is tank the shot in the shoulder if you're on the Bracer Guild route, or if you chose the second law option, you'll have another alignment choice.
Oh.
She did.
Sorry.
Oh shit. Oh shit,
Oh,
that's a lot.
shit.
Damn.
It's funny how life works.
Maybe?
Maybe. She's one of his girls.
When we did watch, No, we weren't actually.
I thought
Wait,
we
where
watched
we watched?
I thought we watched the movie in English.
No, I don't know. We did watch a lot of it in English,
Mhm.
but I also thought we just started watching it subbed, so we didn't have to wait 3 weeks before it started getting dubbed.
Didn't know.
Didn't watch that it dubbed.
Yeah, I know.
At long last, I'm bidding farewell to this wretched world.
Didn't watch that.
So why?
Nope.
Why do I feel so sad?
Wuxi in Rebirth, if you can find that.
Boss, if only I could be by your side.
Like, she does sound familiar, but I guess not super familiar.
Van.
Don't worry about me. This isn't like what happened with Ida. And it's not like it's my first time either.
Oh, damn.
In a Spriggan's line of work, sometimes the situation calls for it. And I'll be damned if I let anyone else here take on that burden.
No. I promised I'd shoulder it with everyone, remember?
I didn't see you stepping up if I couldn't get the finishing blow.
For real?
And you're no exception, Van. I won't let you bear this alone.
I won't either. It's too heavy a load for one person.
I'm surrounded by a bunch of wusses.
I do not think we are in a position to judge them on the matters of the heart. After all, it is we who are broken.
Fair. Plus, they are kids.
The upper zone boss Viola has been defeated. Zone clear. Round 1 complete.
I guess she's also one of the hollow cores.
The activation device.
Well done, well done! I believe some congratulations are in order.
Right, no more. We got walking to do. Super soon.
The first boss of our little game was defeated by none other than Team Arkride Solutions. And with over 10 minutes to spare, no less. An impressive feat, to be sure. I had the slightest suspicion you would be the ones to slay the fair maiden. And what a beautiful massacre it was.
You really are the lowest of the low.
Sorry, can't hear you. I'm but a hologram.
Save your breath, Judith. Blowing a fuse over that mental nutcase is a clear waste of energy.
Oh, why so angry? You're the undisputed winners of round 1. You should be over the moon. Perhaps I should present you with a little reward for this momentous occasion. That ought to get you in a celebratory mood.
No.
A reward?
Indeed. I shall answer one and only one question of your choosing. I can only imagine the number of questions that are swimming around in those little heads of yours. Tread carefully, though. The other teams are no doubt listening in on every word.
There's one that's been nagging me. Why'd you pick Oracion as the venue for this game?
Huh?
What a stupid question.
That's all? What an utterly rudimentary question.
Yeah, for real. Like, not what do they know about the Genesis, or what are the Genesis, or what Almada or Dante's real goal in all this is fucking why here? Like, Van, you blew it.
This underground labyrinth is one reason. It's the quintessential playground for our game. The happiest of happy hunting grounds. It's also the home of some people we owe very much to. You may ask, but who could they be? Too bad I'm only answering one question. Anyway, round 2 will begin tomorrow at 10 a.m. The remaining players will be invited once more. Use your free time wisely now. Preparedness is paramount to winning this game. And with that, I bid you adieu.
And I bid you a douche. You're smiling. You thought that was good.
I'm dumb.
The collaborators and exit the labyrinth. Their guard arranged for Viola's body to be discreetly transferred to the capital. After that, they all returned to the inn. And as soon as their bodies hit the beds, they fell into a deep sleep.
Good night, Duckhouse.
I'm gonna kill whoever I can fucking kill. Later that night, 12:20 a.m. Van no sleepy. Van go to strip club. That's his game. What?
I knew it. This lines up perfectly with my own research into the company's cash flow.
Oh, something's gonna happen.
Which
there.
means it's time to spring my plan into action.
Oh, 5:03 a.m. No more can EP. Lower Alcyon's outskirts. The Hercules unit is doing shit. That ain't good. This is point D. Ben, ready yourselves to infiltrate the labyrinth. Do you remember your orders? Sir, yes, sir. Once we enter the city, fan out and put a stop to whatever is happening here. Good answer. Beta Squad, move out. What's happening? I can't move.
Hey there, party crashers.
Oh, well, they're dead. Who are you? A knight?
I get that you want to come join in the fun, but I don't remember inviting you. But since you're all here and look skilled, try to show me a good time, okay?
Oh, God! They're dead. That felt like... Yeah, it's the same feeling I got when that murderous maniac showed up. What's up, Renee?
We have a problem. I just received word that our Hercules Beta company acted against our orders.
Yeah.
They sent a squad to infiltrate the city from the outside.
Yep. Now, hold on a damn second. I thought your supervisors knew what was going on here. We aren't allowed any reinforcements from the outside, and if someone breaks that rule... I know, that is precisely why we attempted to keep word of the game from spreading outside our department. However, as I've told you once before, the CID is not as unified as I would like. A department close to the army grew suspicious of what was happening in Arasian and sent them in of their own volition. An idiotic move on their part, and we may all pay the price for it. Hopefully not. They didn't know about the rules, so maybe this will just be written off as foul play. But since we don't know for sure, you gotta get them out of here ASAP. Who knows how those maniacs are gonna react. We already tried to contact them, but they've cut off their comms. You aren't the first group I've notified, but I thought you should know.
Rise and shine, everyone! It's me, Melchior.
That's not a face you want to wake up to every morning.
I hope you all had a good night's rest. I myself couldn't sleep a wink. The anticipation for today's big event has me bouncing off the walls. But anyhow, I'm afraid this isn't a social call.
No.
I have another reason for calling so early in the morning.
You can't dehydrate yourself with the salty soaps.
Our warning system activated a few moments ago. I believe a number of you already know what exactly transpired.
Okay.
then do our walkies.
But for those who don't, allow me to break the bad news. A special unit connected to the government foolishly attempted to infiltrate Oracion. I'm afraid this is a clear violation of our rules, and you all know what that means. Say hello to Adios for me, everyone.
No! Is the bomb's going to go off? Fooled you. Nah, I know y'all didn't do this. They did dumb, so I killed them myself. Don't worry, we aren't going to blow you up just because some dim-witted bigwig decided to meddle in affairs they don't understand. That would be woefully unfair. To us, the hard-working designers who poured their hearts and souls into making this game for you, what a terrible ending that would be. So from Koshi Kondo, the maker of the Trail series, you still got some more game to play. The observation system assigned a small penalty, but nothing more, fortunately for you all. You should count yourselves lucky. Those poor, pathetic soldiers have all finally breathed their last, so all is well with the world. Damn it! What an utterly avoidable tragedy. I will delay the next round start time to noon so you can all sleep in. I'd prefer you come into the game bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. In the meantime, I bid you good night and sweet dreams, because a nightmare of bloody death and murder awaits you in the afternoon. Well, it's 10 a.m. now. This account will be starting soon if it hadn't been postponed. I'm going to use this extra time to look around the North and East districts. What about you guys? I'd like to accompany you if possible. I wouldn't be surprised if there were requests for us too. Normally I'd use the extra time to catch 40 winks, but the whole thing from last night's got me all antsy. I don't blame you. Maybe getting out and about will help you shake off that nervous energy. That's a solid suggestion. I think that would do us all some good, in fact. I don't know about all. I hear old men require more sleep. So I say we make Van take a nap. Why am I getting singled out here? Master's older than me. Yeah, but he looks like he just eats sleep. All of you know I'm quite spry for my age. All joking aside, we should visit the main facilities in the North and East districts and check out the bulletin boards for... Another damn call? When did we become so popular all of a sudden? We need to talk. Are you free right now? Is this about that Hercules unit? Because we already... Nah, it's something else. The CID's already touched base with us about that. Sounds like they've already recovered the bodies. Wish we could have saved them. Yeah. I'm sorry if this isn't the best time, but do you mind if we talk in person? It's important. Sure thing. We ain't competing anymore, so I'm down to have a chat. Thanks. We'll be waiting here at the guild. Anytime before the start of the second round is good with us. See you soon. I wonder what they want to talk about. Good question. They sounded quite serious. Can't say I'm not curious, but it sounds like they just want to talk with Van. And I'm sure they wouldn't mind y'all listening in. We'll swing by there together and see what's up. And while we're out, I suggest we do whatever is needed to prepare for the second round. And you thought Cold Steel had some L's.
Cold Steel just always felt like lose.
Oh yes, because we're totally victorious this time.